D&D. We're officially as far as the last campaign, and we're back.
Is Tom going to be back for Christmas? You should get Tom in next week.
I don't know.
That would be should actually. Especially if
David.
Lights is gone and
David.
David's back.
He's actually not impaled on the tree anymore.
He's probably like a skeleton now.
I saved him.
Yeah, Torrin saved him. Alright, a little bit of a recap from last session. After the Tarask had essentially made its way away from the island, you decided to track back towards the city of Stonespire. During that travel, your kobold companions, as you are the master of kobolds, with Slakey, Muka, and Dopa, one night while you were resting, had found some more goodies for the party, especially for Sylvan and his pipe smoking abilities. When returning back, you took that rest, you conjured some owls, got the proper travel to get your party and some slaves back into the town, startling the guard on the opposite side of the bridge, a dwarf that you had found out was a slave at one point, and then his employer, which was a man named Burger Stilland, worked at a place called War Efforts, where they scavenged wartime places out in the middle of the wastelands, had agreed to help you take some of the remnants of the Gjallarhorn and fixate some new weapons and armor and stuff like that. Decided to take a slave or two off your hand, or take a slave off your hands to help him be liberated of his slave duties, that he could pull some strings with the dwarf, one of the dwarfs that was traveling with you. You go to the temple of the chieftain in the middle of the city, and you are approached by some centaurs. They essentially were just a front line of essentially not allowing you to see the chief until someone rolled in at 20, and persuaded them to hear you out. Gave them the journal that you had just previously found in the mines, and from there you actually were awarded, after Zodia pretending to be King Arthur, somehow persuaded as well over a earring of telecommunication, were awarded council with Bradley and Doris being the forefront, with the main slave, I think, was Stuart, right?
No, it was a dragonborn.
It was a dragonborn.
He didn't have a name, he just had his number.
Just had a number, was never given a name, you're right. And you had met this immense figure, Chieftain Stolgrit, a large centaur figure with a large pike of sorts and this heavy mail armor with a chain over his face that you could barely see his eyes. Speaking the language that you all did not know, and a hand, or a proxy hand, that you kind of gathered, relaying back and forth about what help that you could provide to them and what help you needed from them. After more of the information was given, some of your, let's say, pieces of information that you gave them, they held for themselves and said that they need more physical evidence in order for them to agree to help you. Said that they will make counsel with King Arthur and the new kingsmanship on Oldstead. From there you left and reconjoined at the temple, and I believe that's where we left off.
Yes.
Yep. So that is where we're at. What would everybody like to do?
Sylvan.
Yeah.
Can I look around real quick, see if anybody's listening or in earshot?
You're right outside the temple, and there's people walking around everywhere.
It's a pretty busy spot, yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of whisper in someone's ear then.
Son, you should probably call King Arthur up and warn him that we said we're using him as a...
Oh yeah, I can let
maybe
him
that
know.
we faked who he was. Probably be a good idea.
I'll send him a message tonight. Just remind me because I'm probably gonna forget.
Okay.
I'll send him a message as long as we don't get into too much trouble today.
Lars, how did it go?
It went well. This is the most respectable person we've met on this island so far, besides the people in the forge. He didn't seem to be too aware of the slave trading and all the other stuff that's been going on this island, specifically in Stasgoy.
He wasn't aware.
I think he knew that some things were going on, but I don't think he knew to the extent that it was going on.
He probably only cares about his territory. He's not worried about their business as long as they stay out.
The impression that I got was that Stonespire was not doing very well, just like Stasboy is, and he's pieced together what he can here, but he hasn't, like, he's still trying to reverberate out his, reign, if you will, and just hasn't made it to Stasgoy yet.
Well, it might be good if he can get in contact with Arthur, and maybe they can start some sort of trade. I know that at least they have woods and trees and things that we could supply them, and they could return supply ores and minerals for them to rebuild, actually, in Skolgar. I know it's quite destroyed from some of the damage that dragon turtle did.
Mm-hmm.
I really wonder, do you think that... God damn it, what's the fat king?
Wellington.
Wellington. God, blanking, sorry. I really wonder who Wellington was working with, who he was trading with on this island. Do you think it was the two?
Could be.
Because I know there was some slave trade with
I'm
Wellington.
assuming they probably report to some sort of head.
I would assume so.
I'm thinking that would be underground in the sewers.
Isn't that where these kobolds said?
Yes,
they
Lakey
met up?
actually just told me he knows his spot. Oh, just Lakey.
And he kind of perches up after he heard Sewers.
Yes! Home!
He also said that there is some of that ore or mineral that's down there. People they mined.
Yes.
It might be smarter, easier to take that from them and investigate that instead of going back into the mountain.
Yes, our caravan, we stole some from mine.
That was another thing that the king did too, or the chief. He took the sludgy stuff that we found in that room. He took this purple rock and kind of like smushed it into the sludge that we saw, and then he put it back into his hands and he hardened it, and it turned into like this, almost looked like an amethyst, or kind of like it was an ore of some kind, and he wants more of that so they can look into it and figure out what it does, if it's like where its origins are.
wanted that.
Yes, so there might be a race for this kind of stuff, is my intention, which leads me to believe that it's not just a normal thing.
I don't see that. It worries me if people start to use it. I don't think we should gather it for people.
No.
The
Could
only
be
thing
very
is,
well corrupt.
It could be, I mean, at any point that stuff could just go haywire and completely take over whoever is, in contact with it.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that I will say too is that in the sense of when I was talking with the chief, he, one, was not upset, let's put it that way. He was not upset about the fact that Wellington was overthrown, and then when we discussed that we were the ones that helped lead that, he was pleased. He said that when a king like Wellington is overthrown or gone, that the other isles seem to privately rejoice.
Well, that's good.
So, I'm not saying that he's completely good. I'm not saying he's
No, I
completely
think
bad.
this guy
But
sounds good. Yeah.
at this point too, the other thing that I worry about is that if there's a race for this, that I know we've kind of stated that we don't want to pick sides, but the other thing is if we gather enough for this and he does agree to help us, that we could use their forces to get rid of Grovo and his men, and then even if we wanted to go after the other band too, we could even do that. That would help. And obviously, like we've talked about before, this isn't the only place where this stuff is happening, so at this point, won't end it, but if this is a big hub, that would put a dent in it.
I think we definitely need to. I think the sewers is our next go.
Agreed. I think
I mean, if we can find this, the one thing is, I think we should. I mean, I trust this thing, but do we have Zone of Truth?
I am able to use it.
I think we should use it on him.
On who?
Just on Slikey. Simply because, I mean, if he's taking us down into the heart of this
I
Thieves
agree.
Guild,
He does seem like he's pretty owed to.
I agree, and he should be fine. Like,
Mhm.
only, I just think it was just a precautionary thing.
With this leader here, I do think it's a good idea to discover more on the Thieves Guild or whatever slink he has in the sewers, because if it's true, he knows not much about it. It could be a valid asset, but
Could also be another piece of information that he would want, knowing that it's underneath his city.
Yeah.
Stazgoy seems like it's a little bit removed, and he hasn't been able to get power there. But as far as this city goes, he seems pretty proud about the things that he's done here, and he believes that he's doing good. Which
and they do seem better here.
I don't necessarily disagree with. But again, if like you had said too, if this is underneath his nose and he doesn't even know about it, that could be something that he wants to know. He also said that he wants discretion. He doesn't want us to come back, and that he would contact us if he needs us. He doesn't want people knowing that we're helping him.
I believe Slakey is loyal to me. Based off his actions he has done so far, and I have a feeling that he is being truthful and respectful towards me.
I agree.
He salutes.
I say just send it and trust it.
Friends! Friends!
Yes, we are friends. I just have a hard time trusting people sometimes.
I agree. The caution is warranted.
I simply just want to know, I just want to guarantee that when we go down there, there's going to be no sort of, you're not going to scurry off and want everything of our
Slinky.
presence.
No! I'm home.
How many people or other creatures are down there?
Lots.
How many are part of the slave traders?
All.
Oh, and they're your family and friends.
If that's the case, maybe we should try disguising ourselves and actually making it look like we are taking a couple slaves down there.
I know what good slaves.
No slaves. There's
No slaves down there.
Items. Items.
I'm the only one that they probably wouldn't even let me down there.
No, they would.
So, Slanky, is this more of a storehouse for the Thieves Guild
Yes.
of a sorts?
Yes. Items. No slaves.
Does, oh, okay.
That makes sense.
The other
See gloves.
other possibilities too is that we could, you know,
No,
go
it's
down
not
there and he
gloves.
might not.
Oh, I
necessarily
think
know,
he's
but
cool.
go
Guy
down
somewhere
there
lost
and
in
get
gloves.
He's dead though.
R.I.P.
As you guys are taking a moment, I want everyone to make perception checks.
Nat 20.
16.
15.
Alright. Respect.
Oh, that 20! Let's go!
Oh boy.
So as you're having this conversation and Slakey is kind of putting you on edge a little bit, you two are sitting next to each other, and over your shoulder, you notice somebody kind of looking around and make eye contact with both of you, and he like kind of runs up, and it's this red-haired, like, assumption of a dwarf, but human size. But he's got reddish hair and this darker, like, tannish, almost bronzer type skin. And he walks over. Hi, friends. Can't believe I found you over here.
Hello?
Glad to see ya. The ship was getting mighty boring.
Wait.
Wait, is that?
Wait.
Can I? Zodio?
Why, yes. It is I.
How did
Why do you look so different?
Well, not going to lie, in our bit of travel, I've come across some goods that you've brought to the ship, and that I've had the privilege of being around and adventuring with you. I've taken some
go.
things on my
Go
own,
upstairs.
and I
Go.
decided to, well, there was a caravan
out.
after you guys set out the first day.
Go.
That kind of came by, and they were selling some random weird shit. And I traded some things, and I got this mighty fine ring that they told me I could change my appearance.
Wow.
Make it a little bit safer for me. Except, and he holds up his hand. The claw is now a hook. And he's got a hook hand.
Seems worth it.
So,
Hey, Brett, give me your earpiece while we're here.
Brecken hands it to you.
Okay, I'm gonna take Brecken's. I'm gonna leave Zodio with his.
And well, figured, sometimes it's nice to be able to walk around, only one man can take enough time of Dominic and Thunder Shield. I mean, sometimes driving me nuts. So
They're quite
Those
loyal.
thunder
figured-
shields can get on your nerves pretty easily.
figured in the meantime I could help if needed.
Well, that's convenient timing.
Actually, we should probably lead the rest of these guys back to the ship. Because how many slaves are there with us right now? Something, 2 or 3?
One, isn't
You
it?
just have one left
Yeah.
because there was 2 of the Dragonborns, or 1 Dragonborn that had gone to
With us.
the chieftain.
Right,
He had 2 dwarfs go to war efforts
right.
and join
So we have just one Dragonborn
Because
left.
Stuart and one of the other dwarves stayed there.
Right.
And then you have you have 2 Dragonborns.
We had 2. I thought we had 2. Yeah.
And then you had a goblin just
Yeah.
pretty
gone.
much just go, yep, I'm done here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go do my own thing.
Yeah, we got
Seems
2
fair.
dragons.
Well,
You have 2 Dragonborns left that decided to stay with you in the meantime, and if they decide to find a space where they feel more comfortable, they would. But Dragonborns know that most of them are not welcome on this island.
Zodia, if you don't mind leading these 2 back to the ship,
Aye.
get them some new clothes, maybe have them bathe a little bit to clean up, and get them at least a bed that they can sleep in. Are you guys all right with that? I'm not gonna look for
Actually, part of it I paid for some more deckhand apparel so that some of them didn't seem so rugged. That was part of the
Nice.
trade with the ring. Decided that sometimes, for pirates, you might as well either look like one or not look like one. So
Right.
I decided, why not? Some of our hands down there were getting a little stinky in the rags.
You like a stinky shit.
Oh, you might, I don't.
No, I don't either.
Oh, I think that's good.
I mean, unless if are you willing to get your hands dirty, we're about to head down to the sewers.
Yeah, and one other bit of information, the traders or such, the caravan, didn't seem to pay any mind that we were pirates.
Well.
So, I don't really think that there's such a heavy influence on government versus pirates here, but, didn't seem like there was too much of a hullabaloo, and...
Can we get the map of the city up?
Oh, yeah, shit, sorry, I thought I had...
No, you're good. I was just thinking of locations.
Seems like this is no man's land when it comes to government interference.
There's the TV.
Well, Zodia, if you want to lead them back, we can wait for you.
Yes, it'll be no time. And he kind of takes them and kind of walks away and...
You might gotta go back to HDMI setting on the
Whoops.
remote. It must just got bumped for you.
Input?
Yeah.
It'd be a challenge.
So then I could polymorph you, but
Try it.
it would only be for 1 hour. Unless we have another way to disguise.
Wait and see. Wait and see what happens when we're done. I gotta go invisible.
I wonder if you can wear Zodia's ring.
I know. He's coming with us. I
Yeah,
think.
but then he would look like a
Yeah, then
freak.
he would be a dragonborn.
Yeah, oh, true.
And Bradley goes, well, I think I could change my appearance. Just gotta figure out who I need to look like.
Okay, it's on 1. Are you plugged in right now?
Yeah.
Maybe it's 3. Yeah, there's.
There we are, we're back.
And so, you hear Zodi take them off, and he goes, I know it doesn't look like it, fellas, but I'm a lot more like you if you could believe it. And yeah, in about 20-30 minutes, he's there and back.
Good.
I was gonna tell you to, there's a new name here in our party. Torin, our friend here, has decided to take on Torin the Life Weaver as his name in the Solti Molkai community.
When did this happen?
I just asked him about it here earlier. We were kind of hashing it out a little bit, and it seems like that is what his best fits right now.
Toy the life weaver.
Yes.
Not sure what Weaver means, but life. I bring
So
life.
you're not Torn Fan anymore?
No. Still Torn Fey, but my nickname and
His
my
nickname,
role.
of course.
No, everybody had nicknames.
But I am.
You didn't know yet?
No.
You're the captain, remember?
Oh.
I told you about this.
Oh, that. Yeah, now I remember. No, seriously.
You do all the talking, but you never listen. You know that?
No, I do. I just.
No, your listening skills are terrible.
No, I don't think so.
I saw he had a different nickname.
What was his nickname?
That was a journey.
Well, this one, like, it has, like, the curved, like, it doesn't have hard edges.
Sigmund, you said it. Master.
Oh, no, Slinky, that one is not to be repeated.
Oh. Yeah, never mind.
Face him bad.
Okay, just like look at it was Sylvan the Stinky.
That's the biggest lie I've ever heard.
You stinky.
Insight.
Stink dick, right?
Stink Dick Sylvan.
And you see Mooka, for like the 100th time you've seen him do it, take a knife off Slaky's hip.
I hear murderers.
No.
Murderers.
I'm not a murderer. No, put that away.
Okay.
Put that away, Mooka.
Okay.
Okay, Slaky. Now lead us to the sewers. We're ready to go.
Is Zodiac? Yeah, Zodiac's back. Right?
Can I might cast Pass Without Trace.
Wait
Just go
till
on.
we get in.
Okay.
And so, yeah, you guys travel.
Is that long? 10 minutes?
How long? Oh no, that's an. I think it's an hour.
Oh, hour,
We can
nice.
wait. I'll wait.
You guys travel, so, like, you're kind of hanging out right here.
Sorry, I just want you to waste it. We gotta like go across.
And Slinky or Slaky starts taking you kind of close down to the East Rock River, and you get to a point where it's kind of like a ledge between the river and the city. Like they've kind of built it up like on a retaining wall, and he kind of looks down
A little farther north.
and he kind of starts taking you that way. And eventually, you guys get to a point where there's some stairs down, and it's kind of like a not a dock, but it's kind of like a little ledge that's between the actual river again and the city, just a little bit elevation there. And you guys continue walking just a little bit further, and you guys start smelling this stench of septic runoff and just poop and urine.
It stinks in here.
It's your home.
It smells good.
And even
Yes.
you guys even start seeing the water start getting discolored just a little bit. And probably about 10 minutes more of travel, you get to this giant kind of pipe that has the grates in it. And you see Slaky and his crew, they kind of climb in. It's big enough spaces for, smaller creatures like Sylvan. You could probably fit through and like kind of sludge or kind of slam your way through it, but Slaky and the others in the Sylvan get in. But you guys are on the opposite side of the.
Oh, I'll take like the crowbar I have and I'll try to like bend one of their couple of the.
You actually see Bradley. He actually just kind of shies himself away, but you're all like staring at him, and he kind of like closes his eyes for a second. He opens them, and his form starts to change into Jacquard, a taller, slender figure, and he just kind of like slips through the bars too, and then he kind of changes back to Bradley.
Have we used? I'm trying to think. When did we last rest?
We rested for a guy, so I think we'd have everything.
We have everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Last
we had a-
spell,
yeah.
it's probably like 3 p.m. right now.
Yeah.
You would have your spells taken away from the owls, but other than that,
Okay, so
We
which,
rested
that's
and
only
then we
my
traveled.
wild
That's the
shape.
only
So,
thing we did.
oh wait, no, I did pilot. Yeah, so that is it. I have,
Because I think you used the conjure animals twice.
Twice, yeah.
yes, that's right.
So those 2 spells you would
Yeah.
have.
Yep.
But yeah, I'll try to take crowbar and I'll try to like bend a couple of
Yep, strength check.
pipes.
Can I help him try this?
Or are they,
just
like,
grab on
grates?
the other end and pull?
Yeah, they're like great.
Oh, nice. Just strength check.
Good luck.
Is it just straight strength?
Yeah.
24.
24. So yeah, Sigmund, when you do this, and Darcy, you try to help, but you can't really get a good position because he's just kind of like putting his body into it, and there's really not much an area in this space for you to assist him. But Sigmund does a good enough job, and he starts prying one, and one of the bars starts to bend a little bit like that. And now, if you did that again to that
Yeah, I'll
other
do the
bar,
other side.
it could get bigger for you guys too.
17.
Nice. Yep. Same thing. Not quite as wide, but since you rolled well enough on the one side's a little wider, you guys can get in now.
Perfect.
So, You guys enter the sewers.
I guess you could have heated the metal cell, and we could have just.
I thought about that, but I was gonna see if you guys could do it first.
What'd you say?
I guess all this stinking flammable stuff might burn the whole sewer down.
That's true.
Hey Bradley, keep the flames down. No fireballs here. Too
And
much
so-
shit around.
And so now it starts to stink, and the air is heavy, and it's hot in the sewer system that you guys start going into, and
Yeah, let's make Constitution saves.
Nat 20! Let's go! Nat 20! Woo! Nat 20 bros right now.
5!
17.
yeah, you guys see.
Just keep rolling that 20s and I'll
You
roll
guys
after
see the
you.
kobolds just charging in, just trudging through the shit, and it's kind of kicking back to people who are behind you guys. And Torn, you're actually one of the first victims, and some shit gets slapped in your eye. And you guys hear that come from up there as Torn vomits all over the side of the sewer pipe.
And
Guys,
you also
don't
see
let
you see Bradley kind of get a weird stink eye, but he holds it in. But Brecken, he tries to hold a bottle of liquor to his nose, but even that makes him about throw up. So he sees the shit go, and you throw up, and then Brecken goes, "I'm not very good with seeing other people throw up," and then he just starts throwing up too.
Hold it together, Torn. Let's act like we've been here before.
You got shit in my mouth.
And Brecken takes a big swig and goes, "You might want it."
I'll pull swig.
Take a swig, and it feels like all of that nastiness kind of just settles your stomach, coats your stomach a little bit.
I see why you do it, Brecken.
It's a daily thing, but there's some uses sometimes.
Well, Slakey, how far do we have to go through here?
Just a second.
Slake dog.
Why do we have all these small beings lead us always?
Yeah, I think that's good.
I don't know.
Just yeah, that's perfect. Okay.
They're all friends.
Let's plug it in.
I'm
So
gonna
you
cast a
guys,
mage hand, and I'm gonna have it plug my nose.
so you guys all start.
Hey,
Hey, can you do that for me,
I'm gonna cast a
Sylvan?
mage hand and have it plug my nose.
You
Come
guys,
on.
tell me what you
But
order.
you're an idiot. You guys-
Slake,
you
I guess
see
I'm-
a-
I'll be
you guys
second
see a
behind
mage-
Slake.
I'll be right behind Josh.
Okay.
Or
So-
Sigmund.
So it'll
You guys see a
be
mage hand just plugging the stuff.
Slinky and the crew.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and
I'll
shove
go
himself
second.
I want it to be like this though.
I'll take
like,
up the rear.
Don't
Hey,
Bradley
where's
next to
Sylvan?
me.
oh,
Sylvan, where do you want to
So
go?
I'll just
I'll
chill
go-
myself.
Right now it's
I'll go in the middle there.
Kobolds,
okay.
Torin.
Is this
Yeah.
Slake Dog?
That's Slake Dog, the badass. And then here's the order, okay? And again, you guys are kind of trudging on through this shit, and when you ask how long,
Zodia will take the rear.
Oh,
Zodia's in the back. How long or how far do they gotta go? He kind of whispers to the other kobolds in a language none of you have heard, and it's and they kind of respond back and
I don't know. I don't know where you put it.
Where are you leading us to? Your bed or what?
A storage room.
Oh, perfect.
and he's sitting there scratching his head. His tongue hangs out a little.
Yes, that's my best guess.
Alright, we'll follow you.
All right.
And the moment that they start to walk out, you guys hear everyone make perception checks really quick.
Ooh, 18.
Nice, not good.
25.
Great.
7.
11.
The only people that hear it are Sylvan and Torin. Sylvan, with yours, you hear a. With your 25, you hear and kind of smell something acidic to down here.
Slinky, stop. Slinky,
And he
do not move.
What, friend?
and as his head's turned from like kind of the pipe that leads out to like a different pipe, you hear then the color changes just a little bit and it lifts back to normal. And he looks up.
There's nothing out there.
No, that's that cube thing. Yeah, right there.
And so now we're gonna enter initiative because as you will find out, there are gelatinous cubes scattered all over. And so what we're gonna do is just roll, just for you guys will be one, and I'm gonna roll for each of the gelatinous cubes.
So we'll have a party one.
Yep, so you guys will just move as one.
Oh,
essentially.
so we're moving. Okay, that makes
Yep.
sense. What do you want us to add to it? Like,
Who has, I guess, list off all your initiative.
+4.
+4.
+3.
+1.
+2.
He's
+4.
+5.
So I'd say you guys can add 3 to it. I'd
3.
say
Do
that's
you want me to
probably-
roll?
Yeah.
I got a nat 20.
No!
So you guys will go first. And we'll just.
Oh, not tonight. It's 3.
We'll mark that here, so party cubes.
All right, and so with that, the one cube just passed you right here, and that's all you see right now. And you see Slakey.
Alright, what do you want me to do?
Go to the right. Go to the right.
Right.
Don't follow that big cube thing.
Right.
Okay, and so we're gonna have 30 feet of movement, and you guys just tell me where you want to go.
I guess we can just like.
Just move one
And
person.
these is 30, right?
Yep,
These little
yep.
squares.
Yep.
So we'll just go. Do we just want to end right here?
Yeah.
We'll end right here, kind of in that like
Okay.
doorway, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And but not so like we'll look that down that hallway. Can we
Yeah.
make a? Can I make a perception check?
Yep. You can.
Another
my
nat
God.
20.
That's like 4 of them.
Woo! I'm hot.
He's got it weighted.
And yeah, you guys, you make a perception check, and again, since this is a sewer, not everyone is even out into the main area, but you kind of jump ahead and get ahead of these 2 kobolds. And you make a perception check, and you kind of peer around into the end of that tunnel, and you see, and so now they're all gonna move.
That's the cube? Wow. What was that?
The gelatinous cube.
And
It's a big car.
And when they get up, and when Slakey gets up here, he starts stepping, and he steps on something, and he looks down.
Oh my god!
And he picks up a bone. And you see it's a little kobold head that's completely like torn off, or like acidic, like the
Yeah, melted down.
Yep. And so. And so that's their turn, and you see that one coming down your way right now.
So I'll kind of like. Looks like there's one coming this way. We have to go the other way.
Yeah, follow the other one.
And you see Slakey just looking around.
So, that way?
Yeah, turn around, turn around. Follow the other one.
And so he's looking around like this. And so when you turn around, and this is Dopa, and you see little Dopa looking at you.
Goofa. Didn't go that way.
And you start.
Okay.
And so,
Little bit.
Sigmund, do you want to go next? Or do you want to let someone
I'll
come in
go.
here?
I'll let those guys kind of get in.
Okay. Okay. Even Bradley, like right here?
Yep.
Or fill in.
Perfect.
So now everyone's kind of in that tunnel sewer area, and again, you guys see you see 2 cubes now, one on that end with Slakey and one on this end with Dope and the rest. So they're gonna move. And this guy's just gonna go up there. And so that's their movement. Again, you just hear the.
We don't see him moving.
You see this guy moving that way.
Okay, we're gonna follow him.
Okay.
I'm gonna just kind of like, I'm gonna push those guys forward and point,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna kind of tell them to follow his exact trail.
So these guys get up.
Maybe 25 feet. I don't. Yeah.
Be kind of.
Actually, just keep going. We gotta keep moving forward. We'll go all the way to our 30.
Right there. Yeah. So everyone
Understand about this.
tails in.
For this one, we want us to go
Okay.
forward like that.
Slakey
There you
next,
go.
and then the rest of the crew. Actually, no. And so Then it's the cube's turn, and we'll let Dean roll. An odd number on your dice, the cube turns in here, and even he goes straight.
You want me to roll?
Yep.
So you said odd up.
Odd up, even straight.
So we want even, right?
Even.
It's an odd fuck or fail.
5, 10, 30, and it stops. And Brecken, as you guys are moving and everyone's kind of shuffling up forward, he feels and he looks behind him, and there's just sludge coming from the ceiling of this as this giant gelatinous cube's right behind him.
Do I see the cube behind Brecken?
Yes, you do, and he actually whispers to you. There's something behind me.
Brecken, I think we need to duck back into that tunnel and wait for it to pass.
I agree. And so, with his movement, he's gonna push Zodia back.
Zodia will gladly get out of the way.
And so you two kind of hop and roll back into the back tunnel, and Slinky.
We're gonna race up.
Master, the friends ditched us. Don't worry about me ditching you.
We'll worry about them later.
And so these guys, you guys pile up right through there.
Is this like
and so yeah, if you guys wanted to, like everything that's blocked off are rooms that you could go into.
Okay.
Yeah, when I walk by, I'll peek in there.
Okay.
Oh god.
I'll go. I'll kind of follow these guys.
What is it?
Penix is starting the rest of the season.
I'm cursed an ass, so.
And so when you get there, Sylvan, it's like it's kind of like a vault door. It's got like that almost pirate wheel kind of handle on it, and you can push it open.
I'll push it.
And so you push it open.
As he's opening, he'll be like, Slinky, what's this room he's opening?
That's where Master was.
I'll push it over.
And so he pushes it and make a strength check for me because these are pretty hard doors.
So it's a 13.
And 13, you start getting it, but then kind of comes up. You move over there, Bradley, and he comes and he puts a little bit and make a strength.
Who's this?
I got a 24.
Is this
Yep.
one of our guys?
Yeah.
That's Slinky, yep.
That's Slinky.
And so he gets it in. And you see the sludge now kind of start pouring into this room. And you see in this room. Oh shit, did this in order. You pile in. You can delete this one too much here.
Okay, I was
that
sure.
or not. Can't find it. Oh fuck.
A lot of fucking bones under there.
Yeah, a lot of bones. What a freaking toots out of that guy over there. I'm glad I'm sitting over here tonight.
And so you see Sylvan open the door, and then the sludge starts going in, and inside this room is where is another one? We'll just represent it with this. It's a gelatinous cube in there. Yeah, we'll use that. We'll just mark a square. It's a gelatinous cube in here, and make an investigation check real quick, Sylvan.
I'm assuming, do we have enough movement to get it?
Yeah, do you want to move?
Yeah, because I like moved to
Yep,
like at least like right there.
Okay, so yeah, we'll move everyone here. These guys will
They're there, but I think
there.
we'll go to like the edge here.
Okay, yep.
Kind of like look in.
Yeah, I'll
And-
kind of peek back. I'm not gonna go all the way, but I'm just gonna look back.
And so yeah, what would you get? 11 or a 10? And it looks like there was struggle in here, and it looks like this gelatinous cube got in before they shut the grates that they saw. Shit was coming from somewhere, and that gelatinous cube in the corner looks to have like people and things inside of it, and it doesn't seem to be moving right now.
Okay.
And you see Slinky.
Jesus, what is going on?
I don't know, Slinky. Something happened.
And he's picking up bones.
Oh, should we just shut the door back on it?
Let's get out of here. There's nothing in here.
And I'll turn and I'll just I want to shut the door behind me.
And so we'll say this is the adjusted order now.
Oh, can we put him like right here?
Yeah.
Sorry, this square's a little small, but There we go.
Okay.
Take Sylvan.
And now it's the cube's turn, so. Sorry, they're supposed to be great there, but. And this guy. Okay, and so that's what you guys are left with right now. And you see Dopa up in front, just at this intersection, just kind of waiting for a command.
Right.
And so he and
I'll go on my earpiece too. We had to dip back into the first grade. You have one tailing you.
Nice. You guys might as well go the other way.
You guys want to go this way?
Maybe it's on the other, maybe it's
Yeah.
on the flip side.
We'll flip, yeah.
And so you guys start heading that way.
Okay.
And with that, the Giants keeps. We'll make him roll. And again, this one gets right up next to.
You already used 10 movement though.
Oh,
yeah,
did I?
you're right there.
Okay.
Because Sam was like, how'd he get that close? He was that close.
He's got 40 feet of movement.
Right.
30. Okay. And this guy moves there. And
Like that, what's that one investigator game that we used to play? Or was it the Chicago or like the
oh, it's the city, and you have the.
Scotland's Yard.
Scotland's
Scotland's
Yard? It's
Yard.
kind of like Scotland's Yard.
And so yeah, now you guys.
So it is, yeah.
You guys have a group separated over there, and a main group right here. And Flaky's kind of in the back, just watching out.
The storage room is over this way.
And he's pointing, I guess,
Like straight that way.
that way? Okay.
Which way, Sigmund?
I think it goes.
I could see
Keep
it.
heading. Can we just say like east? Since
Mhm,
like that, we'll just
mhm.
say that's east. Keep
Mhm.
heading east.
Okay, so this way.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell these guys, but when we get up here, I want to kind of peek to see if I can just like
Mm-hmm.
look around there, so I even can see my spot a little bit. Or can I actually have these two? Is this
Mhm.
east this way?
Like I'm saying, like northeast, southwest.
Yeah, so that would be east.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Like just have them go
Yep.
here.
Yep, I want to. But whatever way you don't go, yeah. While we pass this, I just want to peek down this way,
Okay.
see if there looks like anything.
Yep. And make a perception check.
24.
You don't really see much, especially because it's dimly lit, and since it's a corner, you just pretty much see to right there. and
Okay.
You don't see much.
Okay,
so.
let's follow these guys.
All these guys, and let's say everyone gets back up to there. And this group, where are you guys going?
We're gonna just.
Yep.
These squares are too small.
All right. So.
Jeremy, I think I annoys me that I can't fit one in like one square.
Are you gonna beat that one? No.
And again, where do you guys want to go next?
Let's keep
Should
going
we-
Check
forward,
that room out.
and then yeah, check that to the left.
Yep. And so he pops into here, and Porg, if you want to delete room number 3.
You ever seen Midsummer?
Mm-hmm.
I got it.
Okay, yeah, and these guys hop into here, and they push the door open. And we'll say all of, but you guys get in, but you can kind of see in to this room. And you see Dope in there.
Storage.
He's pointing to this tunnel passage now.
Yeah, let's go now.
Did that group move yet, or is that after?
No,
They
that
are up.
we're up.
Okay, so yep.
Yeah, we're gonna go. Yeah, we'll go this way. Yeah, slide.
So is this a door right? Is this a room right here?
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right
so
there.
right
Oh,
there.
gotcha.
Yep. And now it is time
I'm sorry, what's in this room?
Oh, yeah, right here. It looks like storage, and you even see the kobolds in here checking out some of the pipes, and it looks like when they maneuver the pipes, the sewage level can rise or fall.
Okay, can I make a perception check of like the stuff that's stored in here?
Mhm.
Like what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Another nat 20. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Ban the dice.
It's like
Even though it's our teammate.
Jesus, yeah.
I
I don't even think I've rolled 6 this entire campaign.
With your nat 20, you notice the Thieves Guild sigil is carved into the pipe. This pipe right there, and it looks like kind of like handyman tools, like craftsman's tools in here. Doesn't really seem there's much value of this room other than like a little valve system that they can control something from.
Okay. What type? When you say tools, what type of tools?
Like crescent wrenches, different stuff like that.
Oh, I'll take like a set of wrenches
Yeah.
and stuff and put it in my bag.
All right,
You
yeah.
can probably find like a monkey wrench. And
Yeah,
Yeah, a
like-
whole bunch of different wrenches.
Like wrenches, hammers, and
hammers,
like stuff.
screwdrivers.
Okay,
fucking
yeah,
flatheads.
I'll just take like a set of that, like
Mhm.
miscellaneous, and
Yeah.
I'll put that in my bag.
I would say like miscellaneous tools.
Do I feel like right now, like listening into that, do I feel like I'm stepping on like too much sewage right now?
Out here.
Yeah. Like,
It's for you, yeah, it's like almost up to your kneecaps.
okay.
And especially when they're kind of playing with it, you noticeably feel that rise. And it seems like they can control it pretty well down here.
You guys think we should like lower it?
That could help.
Yes, we might as well. Just a little bit.
Cobalt, can you lower this?
Yes.
And these two get like a little buddy system, and and now you see the flow of this start to flow a little bit faster, and now
It's going down.
going down.
Perfect.
I could also. Oh wait, he's not there.
And so with that, now I believe it is the
Yeah, it's their turn. Do you want me to move this one for you?
Yep. And then you can make a roll at the intersection. Let's go. Odd is right.
Well, he's at 30 right now.
Oh,
so
he's
we'll
at,
wait
okay,
till, like-
okay, yep. We'll do this guy. 5, 10, 20. Let's see which one you're rolling. We'll go. Odd is right.
Yeah, let's go, Sig.
And then this one.
Did you move this guy?
Yep, I moved him. And that's where they move. So, players' turns now.
You guys think should I go check this thing out?
Or like, what is that? Is that like a wall?
This right here,
Yeah.
that's like a drain outside.
Oh.
Or not like a drain, but it's a cap, it looks like outside.
So I
we
can't
came
go
in
through
the same
that.
way.
Yep, yep.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I
Yeah.
can't go through that.
You can't go through that, no.
So yeah, I'll check here and then we'll.
We can
All
go
right.
that way.
Yep, so we'll say it's free movement inside here. 15, 20, there. And then you guys can be right there. Okay. You guys already moved down there?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay. Sigmund, you want to roll for that? We'll go even is towards the players, that's all.
So we want an odd?
Yep.
Nod.
Even is towards the players.
Yes! It's so hot tonight.
5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15. This guy will roll. And this guy will also make a roll. Jesus. Okay. Player's turn again. You guys are up.
We'll head that way.
Keep going.
I'm assuming you guys are.
We're gonna check this room out. Gotta be careful. Probably gonna hit a.
Yeah, I know. I think we'll have enough movement at least to get in there.
Okay.
It's the gelatinous cube's turn. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. And now as you guys see at the end of this sewer tunnel, as this one approaches. And did you guys get in here?
Yeah, they did.
We just haven't moved
Yep,
yet.
5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20,
We're
20,
technically
30.
all in. Yeah, we are.
Yep, number 4, I think that. Yep, that bottom one. And when you guys pop open this, you guys see 7 kobolds in here. We'll represent them with
Shit. Of course you have no kobolds.
yellow ones.
Yeah. You want to just do yellows?
No code shit is
Let's see, 7 of them. See if I can find it here. And when you open the door, they all start shouting at you.
They're not in cages, though.
They're not in cages,
Oh.
but there is something in those cages.
Sorry, I guess I'm not there. Sorry.
They can see,
I was
they
gonna
can see
ask
through the
that.
walls.
Sorry, I'm not there. I'm metagaming.
He's meta shitting.
14 psychic damage.
Diener.
I take d20s of psychic damage, not freaking d4s like Silva know that.
Yeah, true. But yeah, you see these creatures that look like
Slanky with these could have calmed the spiders.
I know.
What are you like?
They're like these, they look like these dogs with like these tentacles that have little like, prongs that come out of them. I forget what they're called.
Please put back, but
Yeah.
hold please.
oh please.
You're a mean one.
Mr. Grinch.
Mr. Grinch.
You really are a hero. You're as cuddly as a cat, as charming as a bee, Mr. Grinch.
They look like
These
You're
guys.
a bad banana with like
Oh, okay.
greasy blood.
Alright.
okay.
Oh. Yeah, I think I put the other one too.
Yeah, right here.
Oh, come on. Perfect.
Okay. So yes, that is what you guys see in the cages. Are these big? They're not fucking that big, but
Holy shit! Big old boys.
The beasts.
in those cages.
Okay. Well, what are the kobolds shouting at us?
You don't know.
Oh, they're okay. So they're not.
They're shouting in a language you guys have not heard before.
I'm gonna speak to them.
We'll just move these. We'll replace them with something a little bit more size manageable.
I'll speak to them, and I'll kind of go like this, and I'll say, "Calm." And then I'll say, "Can you understand me?"
And they'll look around at each other, and they're still just shouting.
I'll turn around to Brecken and Zodia and be like, we just shut the door, right? Just leave?
Very good. Yeah.
And then you hear,
What are you doing here?
Oh, there we go. Okay. We are here with some of your kind. They led us to the mines. We are looking for something.
Like what?
We are looking for an item that was taken from the mountains.
and they're all kind of scrambling about.
Well, shut the door before it gets in.
Okay. I'll okay, and then I'll back out.
Oh, you guys are out.
Huh?
You guys are out.
Yeah, like we were just in the I opened the door and then I was talking to him and I didn't like go all the way in.
Okay.
Like yeah, I just
All right, and so you shut the door, and now you guys are back out in the tunnel. These guys, Whose
It's our
turn?
turn.
Okay, it's your turn. So you guys obviously want to try to get in there.
Yeah, I want to cast Bigsby's right here.
Okay, nice.
Oh wait, actually, can I? Can we?
Where's the door at, Quinn?
Right
That
there.
one?
Yeah.
So we'll send as many people in as we can, I guess.
Looks like about. All I know is I'm getting in.
And so in here you see 5, 10.
Let's go.
Push. And so get in.
Can I spread? Can I go the opposite side? I go the left to the right.
Right there.
I guess probably will.
So that's as far as you guys can get. But Sylvan, as you cast that Bigsby's hand, it takes up kind of the space of the tunnel or pipe that the gelatinous cube is coming down, and it hits it, and it starts. The hand starts getting consumed. It's very slow.
And then can I make an attack on it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would like to do a forceful hand attack.
Okay.
And while he's doing that, I want to. I actually want to keep talking to them. So, can we open the door back up and then just is there one? Is there one that is there only one that's talking, or can like all of them understand me? Or there was only one that was actually speaking to me.
There's only one speaking to you. You don't really know if all of them have capability.
That's fine. I'll do that, and then I'll open the door back up. Hey boys.
So yeah, you're back. And they all start
And then I'm gonna go call out. It's coming, and I'm gonna shut the door behind us.
barking at you, and then they kind of shuffle around and make room for you guys, and they still have all their weapons drawn at you. So they're little like makeshift.
And then when I shut the door,
7. And there are. What'd you say?
The 13 hit.
13. Let me check. I think it does. You guys are pretty fucking.
How many of those things that were in there, the big things?
Oh, 3. Oh, perfect. Yeah. Nice. A 13 hits.
$20 points of damage. Of force damage.
There's 8 of them in this room. and so with that, you see the hand that's kind of getting consumed. It opens up and kind of gets out of it and smacks it, and you hear the of the hand smacking the gelatinous cube flat on the face, and it does damage. Mark it. And the other gelatinous cubes. 5, 10, 15.
As long as you don't find your room.
All the yellows. I'll start grabbing
Which is
those.
okay. And that one already tried to move, but it got stopped by the Bigsby's. Okay.
Oh, we got more kobolds.
So we can just
I
put
mean,
them on the
what are our
outside.
kobolds' names?
Okay. And you guys see that in this room. Player's turn now, so I'm assuming
Yeah, we'll
you
get
guys
everyone piled in there.
and make an investigation. Or investigation.
Yeah,
There's how many kobolds in
I'm
there?
actually gonna stay out here, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna battle the gelatinous cube.
You're gonna battle him?
I'm gonna try to keep it from getting out.
Oh, okay. You can shut the door, Sylvan.
Oh, shit.
And what I was
So you
gonna
can just get in and that's how they're staying safe in there. They just shut the door.
But what I was gonna say about me shutting the door too, I want to shut the door, but I like kind of almost want to leave like a crack so I can just like
Watch it.
watch, like
Okay.
just so I can watch like out enough to see if anything goes by.
Okay, yeah. And as you do that, you see the gelatinous cube like slump right in front of your doorway.
And I'm gonna hold the door in case it like comes this way at all
Mhm.
or whatever. But then that way I can like shut it if I need to. But I'm not gonna shut it unless it moves.
Okay. Perception checks at a Sylvan, Sigmund, and Torin.
21.
18.
Damn. So upon entering this room, you guys are mostly Sigmund and Torin. You see weapons, you see maps, you see gold kind of all over this room as you enter it. And you know this is kind of one of the stash rooms, one of the bigger stash rooms that they've had for the Thieves Guild. As you see with your, what was it?
21.
You see the Thieves Guild like sigil kind of hanging down, little banners in this room.
And then how many kobolds are in here?
8.
8. And I'll be like, Slinky, this guy's from there.
And he starts looking around and talking to him in a different language. And as they start talking back and forth, and what was another one? Nice. And make a. Actually, I'll carry it over. And you see the other kobolds. Their demeanor kind of changes once Slakey says something.
Like, were they hostile at first? Like, they're like.
They had their weapons drawn,
Okay.
but once they see the other kobolds like step in, they kind of put them away.
Right. Slinky. I'm assuming we're only here to take the stone and mineral. Is it in here?
And he starts looking around, and he says something. And the other kobolds respond in a similar language.
These were the kobolds that were with me when we took it
Oh.
before. They said it's not here.
It's not here.
Further east.
Alright. Well, I guess we better be heading that way. I'm assuming we can't take anything else here.
Slinky, what are those maps?
History check.
Oh, fuck.
At 20. And he's looking, and he kind of pops up.
It's treasure maps.
We probably don't need treasure.
No.
And with his nat 20,
Apparently there's some sort of secret weapon on Barry Brook's that the Thieves Guild is very enthused about.
I'm just saying, I mean, they're not doing much down here right now with all this gunk. Might as well give them to your master.
Give us the map, and maybe we can help the other kobolds get out.
persuasion at advantage since you're friends.
That was, I rolled a 2. I got 14. 27.
27, and Slakey's sitting there tapping his foot.
You're right, friend. That should be a master's hand. There's no master property.
And he goes for it, and he takes it, and the other kobolds draw their weapons at Slakey. And Slakey's like, he drops the map.
No, Slakey, that's my idea. You're fine.
And he goes, and he picks it up again, and they approach him with their weapons drawn.
Slinky, tell them we can help them get out of here, or to safety.
And he echoes,
Do you have Bradley's sheet?
No, Bradley don't have a sheet.
He said he's gonna send it to you.
He sent me his spells, but he didn't send me his thing.
Oh.
I'm
Oh, maybe
assuming-
it's gonna be back there actually. Unless this is.
I'm not sure if he
I think
used
it's-
the sheet or not.
Here, that's his stuff. Fireball.
Tor, I don't know if they
No, I'm just gonna give him a +3 on, or +2 on everything.
That sounds like him.
right.
Pretty
And I think he has just like
pretty mid.
9. I think he has a 5 on his
Yeah, I just.
spellcasting.
Yeah, I'll. So Bradley, sort of, pretty decent roll. He, you see, pretty sneakily, he like changes his form a tiny bit, and pulls open his sleeve, and you see there's a Thieves Guild marking on his wrist. He goes, "I am the master that you actually seek. These are my companions." And he's gonna make a persuasion roll. He's trying to sound like Charles Grobo.
Alright. Ooh, solid.
You roll good.
Yeah.
21.
Yeah, Bradley! Come on, like this, Bradley!
And with that, you see them kind of look at each other, and all simultaneously put their weapons down and sheath it in Slinky.
Master!
And hands you this little scroll.
Robo, do we need gold as well? We are low.
I mean, we need to keep some here, but
Well,
feel like that's not a big deal, is it?
No, I think we can leave a little, but we do need some at the home base.
Sleeky, do these kobolds own this? Or does this belong to the Thieves Guild?
The Thieves Guild's property. We
Okay.
are here to protect it.
I want to look at see if there's any items that pop out or is it more just basic swords?
Yeah, I would say this is more of an investigation.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to I'm gonna look at the kobolds. Do they look malnourished at all?
You see that they make an investigation again.
I love it.
15.
Yeah, you see. It's tough to tell with like a reptilian like that. You know, it's not like you can clearly see their ribs popping out or anything. But I mean, they don't look like they're doing bad. I mean, I'm sure they're probably hungry now.
You see,
But they're
you
not
see
like
behind
they're
you a dead
starving. Not
kobold.
like they're
Chunks out of it.
starving though.
Yeah. They're not eating each other.
It takes 10. It takes. Oh no, it's only an action, but I was
Am
fine.
I 15?
So, yeah, so 15 with the things that you see in here, like there's gold and there's like small of their like trinkets and stuff. There's like 2 random things that kind of like seem out of place and like kind of catch your eye, and it's just like 2 random things that don't match anything else. You actually see this, looks like it's a potion bottle, and it looks like a nose, and it's like got this green gunk in it. Like the shape of the bottle is like a nose.
Okay.
And then you see this, you actually see this dead kobold skull with a weird wizard hat on it that looks tattered and like a old. It kind of looks like this. I'll show you.
Robo, we need that.
Grab it.
I'm gonna walk up and march over there, try to grab those 2 things.
Yeah, and as you sort of take the potion bottle and you grab the hat, like the kobold skull just like is like stuck to it a little bit, and it's just like not coming free. So you just take them both, and then because Luca's in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Luca
3
goes-
kobolds are with them. Yeah.
goes,
Oh, yes. Last friend. Friend Carnassus.
What'd you say, Buka?
That's my friend. Well, was my friend. His name was Carnassus.
We'll bring Carnathus.
Carnassus.
We'll bring him with us.
Carnassus.
We'll keep your friend with
Hey.
us.
Friend something.
Yes.
He cast magic.
Whoa.
Kobold magic.
Let's leave the rest here. We need
Yeah.
to get moving.
Yes.
Carnassus. I can't say his name.
No, that's fine. You don't even know his name.
And with that, I'll kind of
We'll bring him.
start heading. I guess I'll look at the
Yeah.
cube. Is it still
Is it still like
occupied by
battling
big?
with my?
Here.
No, at this
Hey,
point it would
Sylvan.
have consumed it.
Okay,
and this
yeah.
one's
Take
over
this.
here.
Okay.
You take this Carnathus.
I'll take the hat and I rip the hat out.
it doesn't come out. You start trying to pull, and it's just not.
Just put it in your bag.
Okay, I'll put it in my bag.
Did
ours move?
Yeah.
you don't know what it does, so you
like
just know
as
what it
all
looks
of this is
like.
happening.
You don't
this
know what
one-
it does, but
And then this one's 5.
you know, relative change. Hold on.
I'm looking at it.
Let's roll for this guy.
And if you want to in the meantime while you're walking through, you can kind of
and
Like,
they'll move just one
investigate a
more
little
time.
bit.
do like a nature check.
Yeah, let me do that. Okay.
No, do your Arcana check if you want to
Okay,
see
yeah.
what it maybe does.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do my will roll on this plus d6.
Okay.
Come on, baby.
This one. Right there.
Okay, so I got. You said nature.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell
30-20.
Zodia and
She's
Brett
identified.
to wait.
So you
And I'm
like
gonna,
look at it,
like,
and it's like this
pop out and I kind of
gunky
like follow this thing,
liquid,
but I
and
wanna
it
keep, like, a
looks like it'd be
distance
nasty
away
to
from it, so I might not
Yeah.
use
and you
all
kind of
my
like
movement
open
all
it,
the time.
and it
Okay.
is more rancid than what you're even smelling in the sewers.
So I get like 2 turns of movement. Would you
But
say?
when you get this scent, like the aftertaste, or not the aftertaste, but the after smell, you're like, ooh, there's a little bit of like incense in there too. Like, so you know it definitely does something, but it reeks.
Smells like poop.
I should make Breck
You want to
drink
move
this.
everyone out?
No, just me.
Okay,
I'm gonna have
so-
them wait at the door, and I'm gonna tell them to wait here,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna like slide out, and I'm gonna kind of like.
Your Arcana check.
4.
Yeah, you have no clue yet.
This way.
Smells like ass.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going that way.
All right. Yeah, and you don't see anything yet.
Okay.
And so now we're gonna go back into turn-based mode.
Yep.
And
So you identify, and you know right away that with an action you can cast Druidcraft, Thaumaturgy, or Prestidigitate. That word.
Is that you, Muka?
Yeah.
He's a character.
Dope as the
Oh, dope.
And has a weird property that you have to make a DC con save on something, but you don't exactly know
What?
the rest of it does.
Oh, I don't know.
No, even with identify, it seems like there's something within it that I just want it to be fun.
Yep, no, I know. I guess I'll,
Don't worry, we don't need to look at it later on.
is it? Oh, damn it, it's. You have to
Attune to it?
Attune to it.
okay.
I was gonna put it on and just do it.
This group, who's leading the charge here?
Sigmund's leading.
Sigmund, you're
Sigmund
leading?
and
With
Slakey.
identify, you can
Okay,
go that.
Sigmund and Slakey. I'm assuming you're going this
Attune
way.
to it for those spells to be cast that free.
Yeah, we would go right probably. If we don't know what's down that way.
Druidcraft. Tuning it just gives you those.
So
Yeah.
The rest of it,
these guys.
Is there? I don't see an entrance to that room.
Yep, it's right here.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah, you can put it
Sorry,
in.
I thought it was a dead end at
I thought we were
first. But I was like, I can't. We wouldn't know if it was a dead end, so I was
we
like,
kind of walked away.
right.
You know, someone who would like.
All right.
Because I was gonna go right here and be like, oh, it's a dead end.
Yep.
Fun.
Okay. And so that's how far you guys can get. Do you want to move any of the other guys with you?
I'll wait.
Not
I'm gonna
yet.
wait till I cast spell though.
I'm gonna tell them to wait on my ring or on my earring, and I'm gonna wait because I was tailing this guy, and now that I see him turn the corner, I'm gonna kind of like keep a distance, like just kind of going slowly to see if I go around the corner, like where he's at.
Yep. And so with that, these guys move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 back there. And so this guy jumps back 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And so you see it turn that corner
Okay.
and start trudging over towards you again.
So I'll go back 5, 10, 15, 30. Okay.
And so you're probably just going to get back in that room and wait until that one passes through.
Yep.
So we'll do this group next. So obviously you guys
Go through, yeah.
are jumping in through here.
Is that number 5?
Yep. And in here, Sigmund, make a perception check.
It's close to it at 20. 13.
In here, you see a weird plant that's been stuck into the ground, and it seems to be corrupting this room. And make a history check for me.
Are we all in there or just down there?
Yeah, you guys
history.
are pretty much all. Yep.
Not you.
Dirty 20.
Nice, 17 DC. You recall similar plants to where the Duke was.
Oh, those things. I don't know what you're talking about. When we were going to the under.
When you found the Underdark Passage in
Underdark, yep.
Elstead, yep. You recall similar plants to this one.
I'll kind of like, Torrid,
Mm-hmm.
you tell me what this plant is. Look, we've seen it once before.
And it's kind of moving.
And I'm not even gonna like do a history check real quick. I'm just gonna try talking to it.
All right.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
what's up?
I'm in torment.
Who did this to you?
Kobolds.
They hurt you. How can I help?
Free me from this hell.
As its vines are slowly kind of moving throughout the room.
You need me to kill you?
No.
Okay. How do I free you?
Return me to my resting place.
Have you seen anything? I will later. Have you seen anything of substance in here? Any creatures?
Spencer always a jackass.
No.
Planes are down.
Kobolds. I'm taking over what I can.
Okay, I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try inciting him.
Mm-hmm.
You see a little grin.
You see a face pop out of the leaf.
20, 25.
There you go. What'd you get?
25.
You get just from being close with plants, and this is not a suitable environment for the type of plant it is right now. It's not doing well.
How big is he?
It's about as big as what it shows on the map. So
Like
you know, like 10 by 10, so it's pretty big.
We got room for a big plant.
I think so.
I'll check. Is there a pot anywhere in the room?
Make an investigation.
Like, what's the plant in right now? Is he just like all growing out of the ground?
Yeah, like you can tell. Make an investigation check, real quick.
Ooh, crit fail.
You can tell that the kobolds threw dirt on the ground and stuck the root right in the dirt, and that's what you see.
What type of plant are you?
Venus flytrap.
Are they using you for anything special, or do they just take you to take you?
I don't know.
I would say put it in our bag of holding.
Just leave it here, it's fine.
Right.
I think just leave it here.
Guys, he needs help.
Thank you.
Can you understand me?
There's no air in the bag of holding.
I think
Plant
I'm
will
done,
die.
yeah.
You could put it in a normal bag.
I mean, Bradley speaks up. I mean, plant life is susceptible to fire.
Yeah, we could just burn it.
Help me, sir.
Doran!
Tell him there's nothing we can do for him.
Doran, what does he say?
Join the life we can.
He says he needs help badly. I don't think we can save him though.
Promise I'll repay you.
How will you repay me? What can you do?
What? You
I
can't
want
hear
to,
him over there.
I want to help you, but I don't know if I can do anything.
I can protect your home from insects.
You fucking burned that fucker!
I'm gonna tell him, guys, he can save us. He told me. He's very helpful.
Is he some kind of shapeshifter?
Exactly.
Jordan, I don't believe you.
Well,
Okay, I'm just gonna shake my hand and be like, Plants, you have a name.
Yes. Venus.
I never was gonna say
Venus. I'm going to get one of my other friends. Stay here. I'm gonna walk out the door. As I'm walking out, I'm gonna touch my ear. Do what you have to, Bradley. I can't watch. I'm gonna walk out.
And so Bradley goes, I'll do it in the name of the light. And he kind of goes, and he casts firebolt, and he just goes, takes the storm out, and he goes, when you see the plant just goes, and you can't help but hear, wow. And the plant dies.
Hey, that's free XP, baby!
I just got my head.
You all get 1 extra XP.
I'm in the hallway and my head just.
Killing pieces of grass.
Don't find more me to
We
slide
just want a
grab.
new farm system.
But
Bird trees.
you guys have made it to safety. Delete the plant. And now you're pretty much just waiting for your friends. And to speed this up, you obviously get back in here and
Yeah,
talk to this guy.
that's
Yep.
And
And so,
And I'll grab them. I'm like, let's go.
yeah,
Go.
and so you guys get in here, and you regroup with this party. And as this is going on, you enter this room with the plant kind of flailing in flames as it reaches out and eventually just collapses.
The fuck are you guys doing?
Kill the plant.
I see that.
He was going to protect us from insects. At our home.
And so yeah, you guys have regrouped.
Slinky, let's go.
Yes.
Turnabout stuck it in the plant.
Is this Slinky? No, that's not Slinky.
That's
Right, right,
That's
right
like-
there.
Hey, when you lose your family.
What's that way?
Do what you gotta
And I'll like
gotta
kind
do
of
what you
point
gotta
at
do.
Building more cages. Cages.
cages.
I'm gonna
Okay.
make sure on the
Let's
door
go
that
left.
we came through. I'm shutting it.
Yep. All right. Yep. And so you
Why don't
guys.
you just go in the Should we peek in there?
Should we go that way, Slinky, or no?
You can. I don't think you'll put it in there.
No, we're not going that way.
Why?
Alright, you guys go. Oh,
Yep.
I'm taking fucking right, just so you know.
You're going right.
Oh yeah. Whenever I'm up.
Yeah, well, this is kind of free movement now because there's no gelatinous cubes kind of.
Oh, okay.
So you guys,
I mean, he'll probably open it before we get down there.
I guess put the order you want to be in right now, and put it in line with Slakey and Torn and
I
Sigmund.
feel like we'd be here, he'd be up here. These guys.
As soon as I said no, someone's like, I'm doing
Oh,
it.
I wanted to go in.
And so that's the order?
We know you did.
All right.
This kid's always.
Where's your mouse at? Okay.
I guess we can.
I get what is it like when you leave things on
Okay,
view,
let's get
like
these
you need to
guys
like
in here.
view it. It's like getting
If you
100%.
want to pan that map over there on that side.
Yeah, it does maybe. So I want to like open it and then I'll kind of like peek in, but
Yeah. So
And I'll like, by me being next to him, I'll kind of look to the right and I'll be like, so,
you want to go?
Yeah.
Yeah. Delete all that. Yep.
I guess we'll.
Yep. Kind of move those guys back.
Where's Slate Dog at?
He's in the middle right there.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, Sylvan, this is what you see in there, and again, you see more of these creatures locked up with a bunch of more kobolds in that room, and they're kind of, when you open it, they all, in the dark, you see the beads of their eyes kind of turn towards you.
There's a bunch more kobolds in there. Some
And
weird creatures.
I'll go in with you.
Hey, Mooka.
is it Mooka by me?
Yep.
Mooka.
Mooka, let's go.
Yes. They're everywhere.
Come, let's go.
What are those little animals? What are those weird things?
pets.
There are pets. They got tentacles. They're cool. Pets.
What do you use the pets for?
Killing.
Fair enough.
They're killing pets.
That's probably the most honest answer.
Seems like a
I've gotten this
reasonable
campaign.
way.
And then before I like, as I have the
Gonna go in or just try to.
It's up to you. What do you think?
I like as I peek in, I see all the eyes. Do I hear anything?
Yes. Oof. But
That's what they're called. They're called fucking Otuka. The fucking
Oh, where they
Otuk.
And before I shut the door, so like as I
Holy
As
shit,
I-
jamming.
as I
we have a barn.
We have a bar.
as I like peek it open,
Brecken goes.
I look and I see all the eyes. Before I close it, I want to try to push a fart out before like closing performance. Yeah.
We're literally in a sewer and he thinks a
19.
little fart's gonna do it.
They're gonna like that.
You fart, you go get a little,
And I was like try to echo into the room.
and you
Ever-
fart at the door, and you
Dumbest
shut it,
shit ever.
and
And you guys up here, you hear a.
Okay, as I hear that, I'm like, let's go, Slakey.
There's, I don't know. We can come back to that. There's a bunch of guys.
And Slakey
There were a
and
bunch of
you
men in the other room I went into.
move up here, and you
They
can
didn't hurt me,
delete
but that doesn't mean they
that
don't want to.
big spot.
Everybody's not famous, so it doesn't matter.
And so, this is what you see right now, Sigmund, as you kind of pop this open. You see something huge boiling out of that center crate, and you also see...
Like when you say something huge boiling, like a creature you're saying, or like?
it looks like a huge, massive, lot larger, multi-sided gelatinous cube.
Oh, okay.
And you see right here 2 people, and you recognize one of them as Grobo.
Oh.
And
Oh.
when it opens, you open it, he's going to. Who is there? Who is there?
And am I like?
Is that
still
a kobold?
Am I still behind the door?
Yeah, like he just sees it open.
Open,
you're
right,
not you're
that's
not
right.
like this. You're
Right.
just like
I'll be like,
Hey, this is having. I'll run.
okay.
Like I mean, I want to get it.
Yes, master.
tell him you have an urgent message.
And you hear,
Okay, master.
and you hear, Slakey, is that you?
Yes, master. It's me, Shaky. I have an urgent message for you.
And he's kind of.
And as Charles
And
replies that.
you see Muka like coming through the legs of everybody, and Dopa's like,
Silva's got a 1 on intelligence.
So really nowhere else to stay back.
And as they'll be like, Charles, grow up in here. Whisper it. And then does he reply to Slakey when he says, I have an urgent message?
Yeah, yep. I was waiting until like,
Okay.
you guys kind of.
Well, step forth and proceed with this message.
And he looks at you.
Tell them you brought some people to meet him.
Yes, Master. I've brought some people to meet you.
Slinky, this is not time for games. Step forth. And he looks at you.
Salty Mokai. Fuck, shit,
And he,
Yes, Master. Don't see Mokai. Fuck shit.
I'm gonna charge into the room.
and when he charged into the room, he hears them just,
God damn it, Slinky.
and you guys get to about right here, just you and Slakey and Dopa, kind
"That's
of
Muka."
Muka, pile in, and we're gonna roll for initiative right here. And with that, Sigmund, you see what looks to be a scientist almost here. That's who is next to Charles.
Charles is a gnome or a
Halfling.
halfling. Is that scientific a halfling or
Yep.
a gnome too?
Yep. He's got some clothes on, but you would guess a gnome.
Gnome. Okay. A gnome.
A gnome. Let me get some
A
battle music
gnome.
going here. Okay. With that, leads us up to combat.
One other question. When I charge into the room, when I look at the crystal, does it look like it's just like sitting there, or is it like connected to stuff, like on like pedestals, like testing?
I'll give you a free investigation check as you were kind of.
10.
You don't notice anything, but with your 10 and with you charging in, you see the ground is turning purple and it's leading to whatever that is. If you can kind of see that.
Okay. And how big's a chunk of crystal?
It's pretty big. I'd say it's at least 5 feet wide. So I mean, it's a good chunk.
Okay. So it's not like something that like someone could just
It's not like a shard.
grab and run away.
No,
with
no,
really
yeah,
easy.
no.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like a shard like the king had
Okay.
or the chieftain.
That makes sense.
This looks to be like a big
Right.
fucking sample.
Because I didn't know if it was like little, like I could go run and like stick it in my pocket.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
No, that's helpful.
And so let's roll here.
Is everyone rolling for initiative?
Yeah. Everyone roll for initiative.
That's the worst one I've gotten all campaign.
I beat you finally. Let's go.
You did.
20 to 25.
That is a 23 for Zodiac.
Okay.
Nice. Zodia! Goat!
He's so clutch.
Charles.
15 to 20.
19.
19.
Oh, do you want me to roll for Brecken too?
Yeah, roll for bracket.
Brecken, I got a 25.
Jeez.
Okay.
It's a goat.
He's, yeah, yeah.
Is that at 24?
I rolled another nat 20 for Brecken.
Is it?
Roll
It's
my
not,
dice.
it's not just the dice.
I got, hey, all the people out here,
Hey,
let me
hold
roll
on, hold
for
on to
them.
that. Keep it warm, keep it warm.
14.
14,
Still good,
that's
still
out.
good.
It's almost
10 to 15. 5 to 10.
9.
Let's go.
Torn is the worst. Torn's the worst initiative roller
I was
ever.
like, did I forget?
It always works out like this though. One of our tanks is always. What'd you get, Reed? Fucking
What's
six.
nice is when
Oh,
you're
so-
like a rogue, you get
oh, that's
advantage.
not
It's
right.
so nice. I guess.
On what?
See, for him, it's not even fun because he doesn't get to roll, but
Me?
yeah.
Choice fish.
I'm gonna take that too and
Yeah,
toss
except
it in
when you're in the
ocean.
pummel pits.
All right.
Yeah, then it's fire.
Sylvan, you are up.
That's true. Alright, so are we gonna sing it like that?
He's gonna shoot the scientist.
I'm gonna go right there,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna use my sword's ability, and I'm gonna
Oh, nice.
give Zodia and Torin inspiration.
Nice.
And then I will continue. So 5. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
And then I will give. I don't. Do I have to say anything when I do the sword, or does that just happen? I'll just kind of say, "Be badasses," and then the inspiration, and then I will inspire Sigmund with my last one with my bonus action. Sigmund, fuck shit up.
I think Grogman goes, fuck shit.
Yeah, when he's in the air.
All
That's
right.
when Vex has him on the thing, and he's falling down.
I can
Yeah,
use this
yeah.
after I roll, right?
Yeah,
inspiration?
before-
Yeah.
Inspiration, yeah.
After you roll before they say
Yeah,
it's
it's a
like
D8.
It's
outcome.
a D10.
D10.
Should be a D10, right?
But yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
use
got
it to
D10.
hit or
Use a hit, add your
damage.
AC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right.
Add your any.
Yeah.
Anything
With
combat
that,
based.
Brecken is
Or
up.
it's anything.
Where's
Abilities,
Brecken
checks,
at?
too.
Oh shit.
You can do. It's like normal.
Brecken's
inspiration.
just he's gonna dash to get in this room.
Combat is
All right.
something only a Valor Bard gets.
And he'll come like right here. He'll kind of get in a spot. And that'll be his turn.
More D10, D8.
All right.
You're not gonna get the fight.
Oh, is Hunter's Mark a
You're not
bonus
gonna fight
action?
for a while.
It is.
He'll just Hunter's Mark. He'll Hunter's Mark Grobo.
All right. Hunter's Mark.
I'll dash.
Grobo. Grove Wiener.
And you see.
Oh shit.
Or which one is?
The little guy. Yeah. So you see kind of a illuminate on his chest. Zodia, you are up.
All right. He is going to cast. He's going to take this pendant out, and he's going to whisper a couple, or he's going to say a couple words, and the trident goes kunk kunk kunk, and he stabs into the ground, and he goes, "Whoever you are, the shadows of my hunger will make sure you hear." And then he casts Hunger of Hadar, using two points off of his staff, or as his trident.
Nice.
So in a 20-foot radius sphere, he's going to put it directly on him.
Do you want to move him forward then? Can he? I guess can you see that spot?
Yeah, he has movement, so one. Oh, he's got a lot of movement. He's gonna go here, and he'll cast it, and he'll put it right on Charles. And 20-foot radius, so it's here. So just know that there is this sort of black sort of sludge in that 20-foot radius, so you know the distance. And as it kind of apparates, you see this sort of like black smoke kind of fill the space, and you start hearing a bunch of whispers and laughters around him. So I think
Yeah, you see Charles kind of, what the fuck's going on?
no light, magical, or otherwise can illuminate the area. So actually, you know what he might do is he might put it on the. He might actually put it here. So it actually just gets this corner. So it'll envelop just the outside of this guy. And creatures that are fully within it are blinded.
Okay.
Any creature that starts to turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acid.
All right.
So that's pretty much it. He does that. That's all he got. That's all he's got.
Okay. Charles, he is just going to, because he's blinded, right?
He's blinded. Yeah.
So yeah, he's just gonna kind of,
Can't see shit in there.
and he kind of stumbles, and he's right next to the scientist, and he just kind of butts up to him, and that's literally all he's gonna do. Siggy, you are up.
So I can't see him then because he's in that.
No, you can't.
What's this other?
Oh,
What's
but
this?
he does take damage.
2d6 or something?
2d6. Yeah, but he also needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
A 17.
Fails.
Woo!
So he takes 9 points of cold damage
All right.
and 9 points of acid damage.
All right.
So 18 total.
Yep. All right.
You said the cube. Is it like the energy's going that way? Does it look like the cube's like absorbing it?
Yes, it does. It looks like it's building the cube.
Okay, if that's the case,
And for reference,
Actually, it says no light, magical, or otherwise can illuminate the area. It doesn't necessarily say that you can't see them. There's the people inside can't see, is what it says.
Nice.
So actually, you can see them, but they can't see you.
That's
okay.
what it looks like.
mm-hmm.
Let's go.
So like,
anyway.
there's a smoky thing,
That's
and you can
what it's
see.
called.
That's what it
too.
looks like,
We'll
yep,
say
yep.
you can see the outline of them,
Right.
but they can't see you. So the minute you get in there, though, that means you can also technically be blinded. So if you have any range, it doesn't seem as if
Nice.
because blinded creatures can't see. It automatically fails any ability checks that require sight, so they just can't see. Attack rolls against creature have advantage. The creature's attack roll have disadvantage.
I'm gonna go towards the crystal.
Yep.
And now I'm gonna make. I'm gonna try to do a check to see like how it's giving energy to this
Yeah.
cube right now.
Make and
Like if there's like a system or like
Mhm.
something like that.
Mhm.
What check
yeah.
would it be? Sorry.
Make just another investigation.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Nice. 18.
Nice. Yeah, you see that all they've done is kind of set this crystal on the table and let it infect the areas around it, and they've kind of flooded this room with the sewage to see what reaction it would have with it, and now you see that kind of polyhedral forming where they've flooded the room with sewer as it interacts with the
crystal.
The crystal, yeah.
Okay. I will. I'm gonna try to. I'll take an attack at the crystal.
Okay.
I'll just take one attack first.
Okay.
See what it does. 18.
Yeah. Yep, it hits.
And I'm gonna try to like split it
Okay.
in half.
Okay.
Uh, 16 points of damage.
Yeah, and so you do this, and you bring it down, and you hit well enough and hard enough that it does kind of crack this crystal that's on the table, but it doesn't split it in half quite yet. And you kind of lodge your sword in there.
Okay, I will then try to. I'll make like another attack with my sword, like lodge in there, and
Yeah.
I'll try to like kick it in more, if that
Okay.
makes sense, like
Yeah.
to further deepen
Yep.
the. I guess the incision or whatever it would be.
Yep.
20, dirty 20.
Yep, hits.
13 points of damage.
And so yeah, this time you bring it down again with your targeted roll at what you just hit with the split. You bring it down, and it kind of splits this ore, this crystal that's on the table.
Okay.
And it falls apart, and you see when you split it open, there's kind of like particles that flow out of the crystal into the air and kind of into the atmosphere that you're in right now.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
And that's what you see. All right. It is the cube's turn, and
That's for this.
all you guys see when this happens is this cube's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and as Sigmund cuts this crystal in half, it doesn't awaken it, but it kind of sends a shimmer, and it kind of echoes throughout this room, and this cube starts to move now.
No, he's
That
good.
goes
Good run, man.
5,
Good
10,
player. They don't have to
15.
run
And Sigmund, you feel a very acidic presence behind you,
that.
and it is going to.
Really cool.
It's going to use Crushing Roll. And so,
We'll make sure what this.
all right, make a dexterity saving throw for me.
What'd you get?
Not good. A 1 on your bonus. I failed a 13.
Yep. So now you take.
Damn it! Oh, of course I rolled good in the one roll I need to do good,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
it sucks.
This one. I mean, yeah, we needed this stick roll.
I mean, that could have saved me if I fucking rolled a 1 on it.
It's like the same style.
Oh yeah.
Oh, shit. You take 33 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You haven't even got the huge douche damage yet. Hallelujah.
And that's all it can do. Okay. And so you guys see this cube or polyhedron come up and slam into Sigmund as it rolls off the vat it was on right now, leading us up to the gnome. And you hear, as these whispers are going on in the space with that these two are in, you hear this gnome.
It's not worth our lives. We must get out of here.
And you hear Charles Grobo.
I'm not leaving without that crystal.
And again, kind of blurred vision. You see a little bit of light, and you hear the chatter stop.
A little bit of light.
I mean, it doesn't matter if they see it or
Let's
not.
say they can't see the light.
All right. Well, you don't see them if you can see them. And now it is Torin's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move into the room where I can see. So I'm just move me in there somewhere.
Yep.
And then where's Grubble
You got
at?
15 feet, basically.
Okay, I'll just go in front of Brecken.
Like right here.
Yeah, that's good. And where do I see Grubble at?
You don't see him. You see some sort of black mist over
Oh,
here.
so
though.
we can't see into that anymore.
No, they did something. They put
Oh, okay.
one visible or something.
Well, if that is the case, I see the mist.
Yeah, you can see the mist.
Okay, I'm gonna cast. Let's go spike growth, right from that center
Okay.
point of the mist.
Okay.
So it's which hopefully, I want to make sure it doesn't get to Sigmund right now.
What rate? What is the
It's
radius?
20-foot radius.
So if you know where it got cast, it was like right here,
Okay.
and you can see into it from the outside. So you know where the center of it is.
Mhm.
So it was like right there, and that was 20 foot, and he'd be on the outside.
He's on the outside of that.
Because the whole thing was a 20-foot radius.
Mhm.
So you know where the center point was that Sigmund didn't go into yet.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I'll do it right there.
Okay, so then now you all see Torin with his staff sort of point out, and then this sort of vine kind of reaches out and detaches, and once it hits the ground, this sort of bunch of these spikes grow in the same radius that the mist was, or this sort of darkness was.
Okay. And then if somebody's in that, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. And I also want to tell, I'm going to go to
Then
my
almost
ear,
needs to make a dex save.
don't go into the darkness.
Oh,
I have
shit.
spike growth.
There,
I see.
because he already took.
So I announced it.
He took 7 damage plus 11, so 18 damage.
All right.
He's Torin.
Okay. Soren, is that your turn?
Did you roll mine? Oh, did you roll the damage?
Um,
Or from that? Or are they standing in the into the spike growth?
I mean, you don't hear anything.
Okay.
You don't hear any kind of ouch. You just hear kind of.
So creepy guys.
Yeah. Darius, your turn.
All right, so Darius is gonna dash into the room. So yeah,
How much movement?
60.
Front, how much more do I got?
That's 45.
45. Go right here. Yeah, that guy. I know that's all I can do.
Okay, Bradley.
Actually, not that this is an action. I think. Can I see how like high and big and wide the room is?
Yeah.
How tall does it look like the room is?
This is a pretty big one. You see some of the larger pipes in here. I mean, it looks at least 30 feet high.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Bradley can only get there. Let's say just gets there.
There you go, bud. All right, back up to the top to Sylvan, right?
Mm-hmm. I'll cast. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on the gelatinous cube. So I'll just whisper at it.
For one stinky gelatinous cube. Roll away from my friend now! I command you!
What save is it?
Wisdom saving throw.
All right.
And he doesn't have a brain, so he should have like a -1.
He's like, oh,
Does a 10 pass?
Nope, that'll fail.
So yeah,
So the target. So yeah, so it failed. So first of all,
damage.
11 points of psychic damage,
All right.
and then it. Yep. So I think it would have already moved a little bit. I think because what is it? 5'10".
What condition is this?
This is. It's just not really. It's no condition. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
Okay.
The creature doesn't move into dangerous grounds, such as a fire or pit. On a successful save, the target takes half and doesn't move.
Okay. So it just uses its movement.
So unless if it's deaf, is it deaf?
I don't think so. That doesn't say.
Then no.
I'll let you know. Oh, he's not deaf.
Next one.
So he'll just move. Hit that wall. And is that it for you, Sylvan?
I will use. You have inspiration. You have inspiration.
I don't have inspiration.
You don't have inspiration. You do.
Yeah, I
Right?
don't.
Or no, you don't.
Zodia does.
I'm gonna because I'm kind of doing this. I will be like.
Nurse! Dominate! Now! Use that glaive and that spear! Kill this beast!
Yes, sir. And is that it for you, Sylvan?
Yep.
Brecken. It is Brecken.
Brecken's just gonna shoot some arrows at the big gelatinous cube.
All right.
21 and 29.
Oh, yeah.
He'll do 10 plus 15 on the first attack.
Alright.
Lightning damage. I got it. I rolled the 2s on that every time.
Hey, so
15 again.
Did you use Pierce again?
Yeah, that's what I just tried.
Oh.
I was gonna use it on the first 2. I skipped it. Second 2 I used it. It was still 2. So 15 twice. So 30
Yep.
points of damage. Lightning.
You got it. Is that it for Brecken?
Yep.
It is Zodia's turn.
So, friends, do we think they're still here?
Hard
Yeah,
to
I think
tell.
so.
Should I
can't see.
attack on this cube thing that we're shooting at?
How about I just hit the cube until we know?
Alright, he's gonna attack the cube then with Eldritch Blast. Yeah, that one hit. That's like a 30.
Well, that's maximum.
They're both gonna hit. It's like a lot. Oh, holy crap! It's 4. Ooh, that 1 on 1, but 19 to hit.
That's
Okay. So 3d10 plus 24 points of damage.
okay.
And I believe, let me double check something. Oh, actually, no, that's actually 39 points of damage because he gets added his charisma to the hit and 2 damage.
All right.
And I believe he will also, because he can at will, he's going to cast Mage Armor on himself.
Nice.
That is his turn.
Leading it up to Siggy.
Now since this crystal's in 2 pieces, how big are the pieces now?
I'd say splitting in half. You have one piece that's like 2 feet wide, and then the other piece is 3 feet wide.
Okay, I'll take the 3-piece one,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take my bag of holding out.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to like put the bag of holding over it, and then kind of like push it into the bag.
Yeah. Make a sleight of hand check.
Fuck! Why am I rolling bad now? Damn it! 4.
Yeah, doing so, you kind of prop the crystal up and you get your bag ready, and you start pushing it, and as you do so, you kind of slip on a little grease on the ground, and it shoves the crystal right on the ground. And then doing so, you see the ground start to become purple right around where the crystal is.
Nice one, Sigmund.
Yeah, that's my action. So
Yeah.
that'll be my turn. I'll just
I mean, you
stay
can
there.
still move if you want, but it's up to you. Okay.
So the crystal's on the ground.
I would stay by the crystals.
Okay. Yep.
Where does it land on the ground? I'm assuming it's like
Like
on
right
the left.
You're
or right.
Right there. Right there is where it is.
Okay.
It is now the cube's turn, and he is going to use Rolling Engulf. And so he gets to move twice his movement.
Oh god, we're lined up for this guy.
So 40's you, Sigmund. So make a dexterity saving throw.
Another dex.
Good luck, man. Good luck.
I failed.
All right.
I'm so bad now, guys. I can't roll above 5.
On a failed save,
He's
the
just a role player.
gelatinous polyhedron enters the creature's space, and the creature takes damage, acid damage, and is engulfed. So right now, Sigmund, you are engulfed
Should've moved.
in there, and you will take.
That's what he's trying to put that cube into the.
You take
He's trying to put that cube into the bag of holding.
15 points
Yeah,
of acid damage.
Okay.
Oh, the crystal.
The crystal.
Okay. And it's gonna keep moving. It has 20 more feet, and Sigmund, you're in here.
Right. And I'm assuming that part that fell, that it engulfs that part of the crystal.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
It's reach gets that crystal. 10. Sylvan.
Dex.
Yep.
Fail.
Oh, and
6.
Dopa's actor. Which one is that? Which one is this one right here? Is that Dopa? No, that's the other one.
That's Muka. The other
Muka.
one's Dopa.
Okay. Muka makes a dexterity saving throw.
Always inside of these suckers.
I know.
Every time.
I've been
every
with
time-
that one.
Every time
All right.
I fight.
And Sylvan, you will take
Hey, before it engulfs me, can I make a quick perception check to see if I see anything inside of it?
No. You take 18 points of acid damage.
Might as well do something in
Okay,
there.
you take. Oh my god. 16 points of acid damage.
Barely alive.
And you see the scales of Mooka just get instantly eviscerated the moment he enters the And
Help, Brecken! Help!
Oh shit.
The fuck am I gonna do?
oh shit, okay.
Oh great, that's never good.
And you take 17 points more additional damage. Because every time the polyhedron moves, any engulfed creature takes bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay. You said 17?
17, yep. And that will be its turn though. So it hits the wall, and now you got 3 creatures. So these 3 right here, you guys are engulfed in this polyhedron right now. Torin, what can you do to save your friends?
I'm gonna holler out at Bradley. Bradley! Do I just kill the thing? What do we do?
The cube?
Yeah.
I
People inside.
feel like we kind of have to try.
I'm afraid with our people in there. Okay, I'm gonna
You see
go.
something?
See, Sigmund?
Okay, this might work good.
Maybe
actually.
target the other ones.
'Cause how many do I see right now out there? How many different portions of this cube? Just one?
Just one big one.
You hear me?
Okay.
Don't lie about.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna
Goes in my mouth.
cast
I'm pretty sure you can't
Light
You
on
can't
it?
breathe in there yet.
No.
which enough chromatic energy washes over creature of choice that you can see within range and drain moisture and vitality from it. So I'm gonna cast blight on that.
Okay.
So you have to make a save, and I can use this to take from the
Oh.
save.
Wheeler Wall.
Well, no, this is the inspiration.
Not from there.
Okay,
You
not
have to
from
use
there.
yours.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
just
mine's
you.
and mine's
Just
will,
you.
so it's D6. So yeah, so I guess you need to make probably a spell save. Yeah, spell save.
Okay.
Oh no, con save. My bad. Con.
The
Okay.
Kubi.
That'll be a 23.
Yep. That beats it. So now he's gonna take half damage, which is 4d8. Uh, 17 points of damage. And then I should probably get into my starry form. So that's what I'm gonna do on my bonus action. And when I get into that,
Alright.
when I do that, I'm gonna go into my. I'm gonna do my archer form to start. Sorry, I was lose this thing. Okay, so I'm in my archer form. I believe I get an attack when I activate that. Yeah, bonus action. Alright, when you activate this form, so I'm going to make a hurling a luminous arrow that targets that. So I'm going to roll for that.
Alright.
Keep this in my pocket. Okay, that's going to be 26 to hit.
Hits.
So 2d8.
How am I doing that?
2d8 plus 5. Okay. So that's another 15 points of damage.
Nice.
And then, where am I at? I'm going to move away from him.
Okay, so right here.
Yeah, just take me like behind Brecken.
Motherfucker.
Just kind of use those.
He's just gonna keep lining us out like pins. Bowling ball.
Yeah, I'll hang
Just
out.
let this bowling
I'll
ball.
hang out back there. That's my turn.
Alright, Darius. You are up as you see Torin turn into his starry form and
Do I see either one of them in the cube?
yeah, you do. You see him in the cube.
Is my arrow
Okay.
in one of them?
No, you see it just get stuck in it, just not too far.
I am going to go up, and I want to try and I'm gonna put away my lance or my pike, and I'm gonna get out a javelin, and I want to I'm gonna make an attack with my hands, but I'm gonna put it near. Is there one of them that's like that I can see better, that's closer to me?
As far as like people who are in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sylvan's the closest to like your side, closest to the outside. You see Sigmund's decently inside this thing.
Okay.
As he was taken away and tumbled in.
Okay. I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna shiv or stab the javelin in, but I want to put it like near Sylvan without hitting him, and I just want to like try and get it in as close as I can to him for him to like try and grab it.
All right, make an attack roll, and I'm gonna increase the AC just a little bit to see if you can, because like the objects on the inside, it's kind of like if you were to see something in water, like if you were to put it. It's like the reflection's a little bit different.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna make sure you don't have Sylvan on accident.
Okay.
That's all this is going on.
That 20.
Oh, nice. Yeah, perfectly.
I thought you were going to say Grip
you drive
Got
it,
Sylvan.
and you actually get it right next to Sylvan's hands like this, and you get it like right there.
And I'm just gonna put it there, and then yeah, like I'll kind of like be ready to like pull when I see his hands like on it.
Got it. Okay. Is that all you do? And you can roll damage, Doris.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. I'll roll my
2d6.
Yeah. 7.
Got
7
it.
points of damage.
All right. Bradley, you are up.
Alright. Bradley is going to cast Chromatic Orb.
Valley.
How do bells of all magic is gonna be crazy.
Well, magic is good.
Try to do it. I don't know how to get these things already
Dude, really good at
14 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, shit.
Let's go, Bradley.
This guy's ass.
Since Gelatinous cubes, the one weakness is they have no AC.
Yeah, I know.
I actually don't know.
This guy's stinky poop. Guy's
Oh, he might
smelling-
kill Sigmund if he can't get out of here quick.
If you're in here, you're getting fucking teed off on.
I hate Gelatinous
He's
cubes.
gonna
They're just
do-
like the most annoying thing.
Okay, so it's 3d8.
Oh, cube, yeah. I'll kill the cube.
True.
He's gonna do. He'll just do fire damage.
Alright.
He gets 5 plus added to that.
5. Oh, he does, yeah.
Because he's next to you.
No, because he gets his
His little
key.
vest.
Oh.
22 points of fire damage.
Nice.
And that is gonna be his turn.
Barley!
And he'll actually move in. And be like right in front of Darius. Well, Darius, you kind of had moved in.
Yep. Alright, whose turn is it now? Sylvan and Gold.
How close am I to, I'll look around.
Yeah.
How close am I to Sigmund in here?
And not very close, because he got tumbled a few, and so he kind of like stumbled more towards the center.
And this cube's like large.
Yeah, it is. Let me just make sure.
Or I guess it's a d20.
It is. It's a large. It's a large.
See, I'll grab the thing.
It's
I'll grab the spear.
Yep.
The spear
The
shaft.
pike. All right.
Oh, can I try to move my other hand over?
Make a strength save.
Nat 20.
Nice. And so you push through the sludge, and you get to the pike, and you grip it now with 2, and you're awaiting. And Darsa, you see, and there's
acid just drips in your mouth.
Can I, as a reaction, once I see his hands on it, can I try to pull?
What do you think?
Your reaction isn't an action.
Okay, it's fine.
Because to pull would be an action.
Yeah.
To like essentially enforce somebody to move would be your action.
All right. Bracken.
Becky.
Um,
As you see, a little green dragonborn inside this cube, or polyhedron, grip a shaft.
Shaft.
Sylvan loves gripping shafts.
Brecken's going
I like
to
grabbing
Brecken's gonna use his arrow of anchoring, and he's gonna shoot at the cube and try to grapple the cube.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
So I think he just attack roll to hit it. I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's a normal attack.
Okay, he hits 19. And then you have to make a dex save. Dex save.
Oh boy. Here we go. Ooh! 17.
He passes. Wow.
Nice.
15 was the DC.
This guy's got a -2.
So it does normal arrow damage as well. So like it hits, and can I actually see that card too?
Just as it wraps around it. So he'll do
Yeah. So it's just like I think it's like whatever, like a normal.
normal attack, and then that would be
D6.
so 4 + 5, 9 points of piercing,
Alright. Good damage being.
and then he'll just take a attack with like a lightning arrow. Then
And yeah, so that when he shoots it, you see like the arrow when he shoots and releases, where he puts it into the actual bow. As he pulls back, it like magically extends as he pulls back, and when he releases, it doesn't move. Like it hits the front of the bow, and then it extends out from that point, and it just continues to like essentially grow and goes ching, 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 ching. And when it hits, it falls limp and comes out of the bow. And then once the gelatinous cube like resists, you see the arrow kind of retract, but it stays limp.
okay. And then he'll make another attack. Nat 20.
Nice. Nice Brecken.
Brecken Briarheart!
Hater of beans.
10,
Shrink your
20 points of lightning.
hands.
that
28.
time. No, 20 points of lightning.
Drink it out.
And that would be his turn then.
Alright,
Father,
you guys see
father,
Brecken
dead son.
fired lightning arrows in this chain at the cube, dealing damage. Dealing freaking cheeky damage.
Zodi is gonna cast Hellish Rebuke. Wait, no, is that a?
That's
your
a reaction.
He doesn't that one.
Comes out of his ass.
Just kidding.
Just play the ass.
Hellish methane.
These two are damn.
He actually
They're
woke
really
him up.
shitting on each other.
He'll go over and he'll
Yeah,
actually cast
those are the-
Vampiric Touch.
Okay. Hellish your ass.
Hey, you wanna
I'm not saving it.
Explosive diarrhea.
Hey, you want to run a campaign together sometime?
Yeah.
No,
So
you two would be the
like,
worst.
That'd be the worst thing ever.
The boss,
we're
the
not
final
like
boss
that.
would be a big poop.
It's a poop drag.
Flip flops.
The Cliphouse would be the army.
God.
18 points of necrotic damage.
Nice.
And he's going to, well, he can't.
Are you guys close to level up?
That's really
Yeah.
this giant cube.
Relatively, yeah. I think it's 84.
We're only like 1,000 away, so we're probably gonna level up this set.
Alright, and that is his turn.
What are you guys at right now?
79.
I'm at
This
79.
better be a big cube.
Siggy.
What are my conditions right now?
So you can take a turn. You can use your action to try to escape.
Okay.
And that's really it.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure.
To escape,
85.
I'm assuming.
It's 85.
Do I know what kind of save that is or not?
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's a strength save.
Strength.
Okay, I'll try to escape then.
Yep.
The strength save,
Come on.
I'd be stuck.
15.
Passes.
Oh! So do I?
Did you see that?
Yeah.
use that guy
So,
there?
so you kind of squirm your way out, and
I want
you
to go
kind
over
of
there.
plop out 5 feet away from the gelatinous cube, whichever way you would. You can actually only be.
I guess I can only go right here, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna engulf me again. Where am I located? Can I go and fall in the pipes like here?
Yeah. I mean.
Oh, that's Dara's stuff.
yeah,
Where am
you're over here.
I can't go where Dara's is then. Yeah, I would have to go right
You
there
have to
then.
go right there. Yep. Okay.
Oh, I'll lay on the pipes like a limp jelly bean.
Yep.
Tell him.
A
Sigmund
little
the
jelly bean, and before that, I forgot to do this here.
Why did you describe yourself
Um,
as jelly bean? Like,
At the start
Because
of
it's jelly. It's a jelly cube.
Sigmund and Sylvan, you guys will take.
Wait, I still take damage?
It's
Before
at the start.
yeah.
I'm not in anymore though. I'm out, ain't I?
Yeah, you are, but
Start
at
of
the
your
start of
turn.
your turn you weren't.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant the start to hit the cube's turn.
Peter.
Jesus. Sylvan, you will take 36 acid damage. And
You're
Run! This is when you come in clutch.
Which sucks.
Wait,
No,
is
nobody
he
ever
out yet?
uses it.
No, he's still in.
that was good. And Sigmund, you'll take 28.
I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing.
And that will be everything for you guys. The cube's actual turn, he is going to rolling engulf again. And he is going to...
How does this work? Are you gonna get full bit?
And,
Everyone's in.
and as this happens, you guys see as it's moving, the cobalt in it is just completely
Luca's
fucking
dead.
bones. It's just complete bones.
At least it was a flaky.
Or we like him anyways.
Strength save, or I mean, a DC save, or a fucking dexterity save.
Hey, you get +3 because you're within 10 feet of me though.
Congrats, man.
Dex save.
Congrats.
Come on.
Nice.
Plus
Got it.
6, so 24.
Yeah. And so you can either choose to be pushed a certain direction. Which direction do you want to be? He's moving this way.
Do I get an attack opportunity on this guy too?
Yeah.
This way.
Come on.
This way.
Or
Or-
you want to move down?
Like towards you.
Who am I
Yeah,
going
like
to?
towards me.
Struggling.
I guess if he's rolling this way, I guess I would come this way. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm just gonna give you some insight here. He doesn't have to go in a straight line, FYI.
Oh, okay.
So, hint, clue. Probably would not recommend moving there.
Okay.
But if you wish to, you can.
Then yeah, I guess I'll just it's just a 5 feet in any direction. Then I'll go that way, I guess.
This way,
Yeah.
right here.
Yep.
All right. Yep. And with that, you still take half this damage. You'll take
Next time I fight
8 points of damage.
Next time I fight one of these, I'm going to a corner and I'm staying as far away as possible. I always get myself too
5,
goddamn
10,
close.
15, 20. Bradley, dex save.
13.
Fails.
Hey, do you have inspiration?
So,
Or
No,
Sylvan?
so yeah.
well, actually, Sylvan, I'll allow this. As it's moving, you're still gripping that pike.
That's
that
what I was gonna ask about,
Doris
too.
has. If you pass a strength check, I'll allow you to be ripped out if you hold that.
Oh, I'm fucking failing. But we'll see.
DC's tough.
17.
It was 18.
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
Takes
So-
strength.
You're still. And so now you see Bradley join you, and he still has
I'm gonna go.
5, 10, 15.
No, the knuckle. Am I still holding on to the pike or am I not?
Wait, you're still in there? Yeah, he's still in there.
No, I'm out.
No,
but I'm
he is?
taking it. Yeah, he's still in there. And he's about to die.
And Brecken, you make a dex save.
Brecken. Okay, I'm gonna roll my damage
Oh
for
yeah,
my attack roll
yep,
first.
Yep.
I'm smiting him level 1 as well.
Got it. He's smiting the shit out of this guy.
17.
Who am I? Sitting
28.
erect in his chair.
28
Oh,
points
you're
of
slick.
damage. Oh, fucking radiant.
Nice, and it slashes, and you see into this polyhedron now. But Sylvan,
And then Brecken makes a dex save.
dex save.
He's gotta have a dex.
Sylvan's getting
yeah.
pooped on.
Oh yeah, he's passing this with flying colors.
So each tile.
He failed.
I got that one.
The 4. But he has +9 on his dex save, but I rolled a 4.
All right.
13 fails, right?
13 fails. So now this guy's dead, unfortunately. You three are engulfed by this polyhedron, and Sylvan, with every tumble, you're taking bludgeoning damage. You take 40 bludgeoning damage.
40? I'm down. I'm down. Torin.
So what I know,
Doran.
I'm gonna ask if this.
I'm
will
never
work.
fighting a giant.
And if I-
Anytime we ever see one again, we're not going again.
Didn't Thrain die from jet ski?
No, but I almost did.
Oh.
I've almost died 8 times in these things because I always get horny to go try to get something inside of them. This time I just got rolled over.
Would I know if Charm Monster would work or not? It doesn't say if it has like an intelligence too low or anything, but.
You know that it's. I don't even, would you say? I know this is tough.
Well, because there's charm person, there's charm monster, there's no other thing, right?
Yeah, I'd say it.
So it would work.
Yeah.
You
You
would
know it's not human.
because it's not.
It says
a
charm a
person.
creature. It's a creature, right?
Yeah, I mean anything that's not a person,
Like a humanoid
like a
figure.
humanoid person. That's a
That's a
monster.
monster.
We're fighting it, which
Okay.
sucks.
I'm gonna try it.
Because I have advantage.
I'm gonna cast
Might as well send it.
Charm Monster, and because we are fighting it, it has advantage.
What? Is it a charisma save?
No.
It is a wisdom.
No, still not great.
You have a high DC, don't you?
It's pretty high. Come on. I wish I'm in low right now.
17.
If you had a wall, it'd be fucking
Beats
be
it,
good.
beats it.
Beats it.
Yeah, I don't think I can. Oh, well, I can't do it anyways
No.
right now, but I don't know if I can add. It's a D6 I add, but I wouldn't be able to add
No,
it to
you
itself.
can't add to
You'd have to
yours.
subtract, but. Okay, so that does not work. And then, I guess because I'm in my archer form, my bonus action, you can just shoot my arrow at him.
Alright.
25.
Hits.
14 points of damage. I'm gonna. Is that it right there?
Yeah, that's it right there.
I'm gonna move like this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then my Starlight Step. No Starlight Step. I should go the other way. I guess somewhere, maybe right there.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go there. Because that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
Is that good?
That works.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna game of run away from this freaking thing.
With that, it leads us up to Doris. And yeah, you're not in the queue.
Warm it up, man. I know, I don't.
God, I wish that would work.
I don't know, that would have been good. He's rolling good on these saves.
I know.
It's a fucking cube, so it doesn't have any good fucking
So he's just
stats,
rolling,
probably.
yeah.
It's really bad stats besides their
Strength or con, yeah.
Alright, so Doris is gonna go right there. And Doris is gonna use Bellow of Fear, and it's a wisdom save for you to pass. And then he's gonna scream out, "Let go of my friends!" And then I'm gonna fucking scream that at him.
Yeah.
For some reason, this never works with Doris.
And you see.
Well, most of the time, the people that I'm doing this on fucking surprisingly have a fucking great wisdom.
And it's frightened.
Yeah, so basically, it's kind of the same thing. Like, it has to move, it can't move towards me, or it avoids me if it fails.
Okay. And yeah, you see Doris. He shouts in this kind of cavern you're in right now. And it echoes and it kind of ripples even the gelatinous cube, and nothing seems to happen.
Slamming that freaking.
What is it?
It's slamming that toilet.
Is it feared?
No.
No, it didn't do anything.
Can't get feared.
This is how it's supposed to look at eyes.
Oh, is that it for you, Doris?
Gelatinous cube.
That's it.
It'd be a terrible death from no one.
This is me.
And Bradley's involved too, right?
Yep, at the start of his
Then I
turn.
start floating in it.
Fuck.
Wait, are you still in his body?
Has wild magic.
I don't know how to.
When it moved.
I don't think I can hear you inside of it.
So Bradley passes wild magic. He's casting immolation.
What do you think, Josh?
It needs to make a dexterity saving
I
throw.
tried getting into
Real quick, you
I
take
tried getting into
20
the
saves.
frames.
I think he would get
pass into that wall. And he
So
couldn't.
we're going to just shoot some shit in there. That's what I was gonna go do.
I tried getting him to be afraid of me so he would back up in that wall and he couldn't move. Because then he can't move towards me.
So the good thing is, since it's a save, this spell wreathes the creature with flames. It doesn't go from the inside out, it's on the outside of this. So it's not hitting anybody on the inside.
Nice.
Okay.
So everybody on the inside is sheltered from this damage. So he casts this spell immolation. He's going to take 8d6.
Alright.
Plus just 5 fire.
Plus
Let's
5
go.
fire.
Bradley, the fire on!
Plus 300 from
Is
the
that always
spell.
plus 5 no matter what?
Yeah, I think on any player damage.
Any fire damage he does. That's valid.
This is the new Bradley. We like him. Sorry, old Bradley. You've been cut.
You've been cut.
37 points of fire damage.
Fire damage.
That's it.
Why was I just thinking that song?
Fire.
I literally just whistled it.
Is that it for Bradley? As the cube,
And
this
your-
polyhedron is now
Yes.
fire.
Is on fire. But the rest of you on the inside are insulated by it, so you don't take any of the damage.
It's like you're sitting in a warm fireplace.
Also,
Kinda cozy.
you still have your javelin though. With that amount of damage, as the javelin is kind of poked into it, still, like, and I'm assuming you're still kind of tightly holding on to it.
I
Or
mean,
did you let go?
he would have, because it rolled away from me, I would have let go.
Okay,
if I,
so
yeah.
well, you see that half of that javelin, so the outer half that doesn't have a point, just all of a sudden just gets burned off and lays on the ground. And that is his turn.
You made a marshmallows.
Your nice ones?
No,
No,
Oh!
that's why. That's why. No,
That was your nice one.
That is why I used my javelin.
If it was magical, it wouldn't have.
Oh, what up?
It wouldn't have
Well, I was like,
disintegrated.
That's saving throw.
We need another loan.
Oh, God.
hey, this kid burned us thinking rid us our loan.
True.
Brecken, you are up.
Well, I don't even know how this works. If I take bludgeoning damage, I die.
Brecken's in golf, isn't he?
Oh, he's engulfed.
All
Alright,
was
let's
Bradley. Oh, Bradley's involved
You
too.
guys just need to avoid it.
Brecken's going to. I think I Brecken's spell this. Just give me a second. I don't know if I saved it actually.
He's gonna hit
I
him.
had
So hit
ideas, I
up
just didn't know if that was going to work.
I think I had an idea if I could have got to my turn. I think it's spell.
He takes 30 points of acid.
30.
it.
How much did you take the first time?
Who?
Brecken.
It's his first time being in there.
Oh, so when they first roll, you don't take damage?
Since he
He
was
was
like
in
right
the
next
end?
to
Okay.
the end, so I'm just gonna say he didn't take damage.
No, that's fine. I just didn't have anything written down.
But still, when you get trucked across the map, you take quite a bit.
Did it move again?
No, not yet. I'm saying that's why you took so much.
Oh, I
because
know.
You were already hit.
I had 60 HP.
Yeah.
So I was hoping that worked before I did what I was gonna do.
He's just gonna try to make a strength
Because can I
check to
cast spells?
fuck
No,
out.
no.
What did you?
Can you cast
You
spells?
can, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
don't,
I
you,
got
you
out.
need unless it's verbal, you can't. 'Cause
Yeah.
you're
It
technically.
didn't have a
Should
verbal.
use your mage hand to open it up.
I could use my.
Oh, he passes. 30-20.
It passes, and so you guys see
Nice.
Brecken
Shoot him out this way.
this way.
Yep.
And he falls, and he's right there next to the cube.
Is that an action?
It is. It is your action.
Does he have a bonus action? Still running, right?
He should, yes.
Um,
I think Zephyr Strike's a bonus unless you already used that, right?
Yeah, that's bonus.
Dude, the move I used with Nail it fucking
And,
probably without
another
fail
thing
every
is,
single
when
time was that Echelon stride.
The turn comes back to him.
So good.
That
Yeah.
arrow of anchoring hardens again.
nice. He's going to cast Healing Spirit. So he's gonna call forth nature, and he's gonna do a 5-foot cube, and he's gonna do it where he sees Sylvan.
Okay.
So he's gonna probably heal the cube as well. Since
Yeah, I was
they're
gonna say. I'd
both-
say since he's in him,
But
you can
they'll
still
both
see
get
him.
1d6 healing when he does that.
All right.
So,
roll it?
Imagine someone being dead and waking up inside the
you
cube.
get 3 HP, and the cube gets 3.
I wish I was off.
And then he'll kind of like move back here to like right there.
All right.
And that will be his turn.
It was gonna work.
Zodia, you are up.
Okay. Zodi's actually gonna walk back up. He's gonna take 3 attacks
Okay.
because he can get Trident, Sting.
Okay.
Nice. There we go. Badass.
Let's see what Zodia's
We need
shoulders
him in the
he
pummel
does.
pits. Let's go back.
I know.
24.
We need to
Hits.
kick the ass.
Hits.
A lot.
Hits.
And a lot. Okay.
He's dead.
Okay, I haven't used one of these
Let's try
fucking
one.
rolls in a long time. Okay, so first Trident. So I'm gonna
That's
do
what's his name got away. Fist What's the guy away?
I was hoping that he'd run in there and freaking use hold person on him.
It's 27 plus.
Wait, what did he do right away?
12.
Disappeared.
39.
Oh, but didn't Soul get the first move?
49.
Who?
So 49 points of damage. Oh, and his first try to attack, and it is all magical damage.
No, I said 39. Should be 39.
Yeah, but it's plus 10.
Oh shit. Okay.
So 39 or 49,
49.
on his first 2 trident attacks.
Damn.
His sting is 2d6,
I remember he did this to me.
and he needs to make a Constitution.
He did
save.
fuck you up.
Oh, he's rolling.
All right.
He's a high fucking
Good
level.
round.
Boy, messed up rolling.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know he was like attacking.
God
before, so-
damn it.
14 points of piercing and poison damage.
Okay.
Bracken kept trying to fight him.
And that's his turn.
All right. You guys see Zodia start going off.
Yeah,
on
Zodia
this.
takes his trident and he stabs it once, and he kind of crosses and slashes twice, and then he takes a stinger and puts it in there, and you see this green poison sort of like take some of this gelatinous substance, and it sort of like sloughs off and like burns away.
Oh, nice. That's a big
And
go.
you see
And as you see, like a weird, this is a human dwarfish, and all of a sudden a stinger comes out of the back of its ass and just and disappears.
and you see the sludge kind of falling off this polyhedron just as Zodia is slashing into it.
Sigmund is going to run up to right here,
Okay.
and then he's going to take 2 attacks.
Okay.
Is Bradley-
19.
Hits.
Bradley's in
Nat 20! Oh, this guy's dying!
Oh boy! Oh, can he save Silver?
I'll use 2 level 3 smite spells on him.
Can he save?
Oh, he's gonna save me. He's gonna do 100 damage.
Yeah,
gonna
but
be a
this
lot.
Guy, this guy has probably 200 left.
He's got 2,000.
You need
This
to
is
do
gonna be a lot.
You do a lot.
So 2 for the base.
You need to do a lot.
So since
Can
level
he
3, I
save
get
his fucking
48.
Dragonborn friend's ass?
Give me some d8s.
Or else we're gonna see a
There you
player
go.
death here.
How many do you need?
4 more.
1.
Oh, actually 3 more.
Good enough,
No,
good
2 more.
enough.
Oh.
No, you're good. D8.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Come on,
This is just the first attack
All right.
with the.
I'm gonna tell you this. If you
Crit.
don't,
This
if you
is a
don't
crit.
kill him here, Sylvan's dead. Dead.
No, he got healed though.
I know, but he's gonna get knocked.
Oh yeah.
Damage.
Hey, listen, I'm pretty strong. I bet he doesn't have.
Well, that's good. It's good.
Oh my god.
There's some 1. So 3, 10, 20, 25, 27, 30, 36 plus 11 is 47 the first attack.
Alright.
What's How many? This one's not as big. Was that your
No.
crit?
Yeah, that was my crit.
Damn it! I thought that wasn't your crit.
Oh no, that wasn't my crit. Sorry.
Oh, that wasn't
Wait.
your crit.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, that was my crit. That was my crit.
I was gonna say.
Sorry.
You doubled that?
You didn't double anything.
You
yet.
didn't double anything.
I think you just rolled enough. Because I mean that was a lot of days.
No, excuse me. That wasn't. That was like. So I rolled 8d8 there.
Mhm.
So I actually totally fucked that up because I don't know what I'd roll because a crit would have been more than that. So can I just get a reroll because I totally fucked it up?
Yeah, what should it be?
So my first attack should just be it's 1d8 for the sword and then it's a level 3 smite spell.
Okay.
So I get 4 more d8. So I should have 5d8 the
5d8.
first roll.
Okay, so
Yeah, so let's redo that then.
Because I fucked it up because I didn't double it.
Cheater!
Well, you
No, you're right. I like
so
added
so your
some.
first one shouldn't be doubled at all.
Correct.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is just
yeah.
5d8.
5d8. Let's roll
Plus
that.
11.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's a good roll.
14, 18, 23, 27,
Not right
plus
where he
11,
was.
39.
Okay.
I actually did fuck it up really bad.
Okay.
So then, that's the first attack. So then, for the second attack would be that. So yeah, I didn't roll enough.
You need 10 out there, right?
10d8.
Right.
That's 10 right there.
Plus 11. So it should be 100 based on that.
What I only doubled the smite. I didn't double
Oh,
like, my
Batman.
sword for some reason. And then I.
You hot or no? Or are they gonna?
Oh, I'm hot! Oh, I have some 8.
Oh, I saw
one
that.
8.
I got a
One.
7.
7, 8, 9, 13, 15, 21, 29,
Yes.
33, 39, plus
Wow.
11, 50.
That was terrible.
So I had 89 total. Oh,
He had 40 left after that second one.
Nice.
Stupid! Gelatinous cube made! Gelatinous cube made!
And you see Sigmund drive his sword with his holy flame.
I mean, what I want to like go in, and then I want like the flame to start in the middle, and then kind of like engulf from the inside.
God, so yeah, you cut your way in, and you're stepping into this cube, and it's splitting as you're doing that. So you're cutting
Did
it
you
in,
see me?
splitting
the green sea.
and you see Sylvan reach over,
And you also see Bradley like,
and you kind of cut it and point it up, and the flame takes it over, and it just kind of evaporates, and these guys kind of come out of the slime and then drop on the floor.
When that thing breaks, do I see the crystal that engulfed? Is that still?
Yeah, you see it perfectly intact still, and it's kind of still radiating that purple glow.
What are you gonna do? We're looking at me.
I'll run over to the crystal and I'll try to throw it in my bag of holding quick.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Why'd you look at me?
Because I think you're gonna get pissed at me if I did that. 'Cause you're dead.
No, I'm still alive.
No, he's still alive.
I'm alive.
Oh, duh, because he didn't take the
He didn't
damage.
take
right.
damage yet.
Right.
Um,
So I will try to put it in my bag of holding again.
so yeah, you,
I just
you
want to
yourself-
get pissed if he.
You just pick it up
alive.
and you manage to jimmy
But I
it
feel
in
like
there.
that.
And then the other crystal's still over there too.
Yep.
you know at the end of the session.
Sylvan, put that part yours.
Okay,
Where are the other two?
thanks for getting me out of there, guys.
I'll go over there and then I'll put that one.
Is his Hadar still up?
Yeah, but he'll dissipate it once. It doesn't seem like there's any threats.
Well, we got what we came for, but I don't know. Grobo might have this place trapped when we're leaving.
What do you think Grobo was doing down here?
Do I see the dragonborn or the cobalt bones just laying on the ground?
Everything got completely eviscerated on the
Just
inside.
particles now.
Was there anything else in the cube? I'll like look around where it like died. Make like an
Make
investigation
a
perception.
investigation check.
Now I want to investigate the rest of the.
I'm gonna do that too. The rest of the room.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead.
10.
Okay. Yeah, you don't seem to find much. You find some, human feces. Nothing of substance as far as
By the way, did you
Like-
like this spell over level 1?
items.
Okay. I will go to. I'll look at Slinky and be like, Slinky, sorry about your friend.
And he's kind of like sorrowing right now over his lost
And-
companion.
You realize Dopo hadn't even entered the chamber the entire time. And after he hears nothing, he walks in. What happened?
I almost died. I almost died.
What's wrong, Shaky?
Muka is dead.
Brother!
Dead.
He fought valiantly. I see him charge to that cube, risking
killed-
his life for everyone
He
here.
killed the cube. Muka!
Muka!
Mocha.
I might as well take my knife.
No, you're fine.
No.
Okay, I'm fine.
You're good to go.
Fine.
So there's
Do you know Grobo?
his whole body's just
Yes.
disintegrated.
He killed
Oh, yeah.
your brother.
Yeah.
I was gonna use Revivify, but
Promo kill Muka.
Yes.
I will kill Promo.
Oh, master, the crystal was here.
yes, thank you. We need to get the hell out of here. Grobo's gonna be sending his men here probably as soon as possible. What's the fastest way out?
That way leads to the river.
And he points over this way.
All right, we'll go that way, and then I'll heal myself with my
Should I, you need
healing
heal.
ability.
I can heal a lot right now.
You can do it, and then I will use my ability after if I need it.
I'm gonna use Mass Cure Wounds. So it's gonna be 3d8. I'm still in my star form as well, but 3d8 plus 5. Yeah. And we're all together. I'll just make sure. I can only heal 6 people. I won't heal myself. And then it should be good for everybody else.
Great.
I think.
Yeah, Zodi doesn't need anything.
Okay. So
Yeah,
3d8
dark.
plus 5. Come on. And I'm gonna use.
Okay, 'cause you
this
didn't
as-
get hit,
I can
right?
use this
I
on
only got hit
one of my
once,
rolls.
but
I can add this to it.
I don't think you can add. No.
That's a healer.
Okay. Okay. There's no.
It has to be like a D20 roll.
Oh, okay.
So like a saving throw and attack roll.
Okay.
Because it's
Okay.
only my special thing.
But
that
then
adds
his
the damage.
special is
Okay.
AC. You can do.
AC and damage.
Right.
Okay.
And I think one other thing.
Yeah, I think it's
11.
nice. Good rolls.
You got 15 plus
Zodi's
5, so
gonna
20 points of health.
try to-
And then you get an extra.
discern what Grobo and the
You get an
Scientist.
extra
did
15.
during that time.
So 38.
Thank you, Tom.
Is the floor still corrupted where that crystal fell?
Thank you, Tom.
You pick it up and very slowly, maybe sit there for 10-ish, 15-ish minutes as you guys get healed up and patched up, and you see it slowly start to disappear,
Okay.
oh, the spot on the ground.
fade.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about
Oh.
that. And I was
So
gonna
take a
look
check.
around the rest of the room too.
Yeah, I'd say Arcana.
30.
He noticed.
Got a plus 10 on your inspiration for him.
Oh, did you really?
He
Might as well
knows
use it.
it was some sort of teleportation that they used.
And he will actually walk over, and he's actually going to stand in the corner here, and he's going to kind of look out as he actually finally dissipates that hunger of Hadar. And he kind of is looking around. And you actually, as the spell dissipates, you all see his eyes are glowing this like greenish color, as you can see that he has some sort of sight ability as he's looking at the ground. And as he's looking, he kind of speaks up, and he actually takes changes his form back to Zodia. Friends, I think they ditched here. I can get the sense that there is some sort of teleportation that happened.
Of course. Oh, that's good, I guess. Kind of took a beating from that cube. I'm more worried about having a target on our back now. Grobo's definitely going to retaliate because of this.
Grobo was already upset with us. This has only just made things more definite.
Well,
Let there be war.
we have our evidence, don't we?
We do.
We do, yeah.
I think we need to go directly to the chieftain.
There are things we're not supposed to, are we?
I need to find a way to contact him.
He
I might just go by
unless we
myself.
have evidence.
Did he say we needed crystal?
He did. He did say that I needed that. It might be better if I just go by myself,
Alright,
and
well,
I can try and be discreet.
let's get the hell out
Do
of
we
here.
trust him yet? To give him this.
At this point, I don't think we have a choice. It's either at this point it's him or them, and I'm leaning heavily towards him.
True. At least his people are nice. And
Yeah,
not
no, I agree.
slave affiliated yet.
That we know of, yeah.
Yeah, that we
No,
know.
I think he's good.
Well,
He had the chance to enslave the Dragonborn. He let him walk free. He
Yeah,
actually
exactly.
offered him a spot in his council if he so chose, but the Dragonborn said he preferred to stay with us for the time being.
He's horny. So you know that.
Slakey, show us the way out.
Yes, master.
And so he takes you out that way, and it's a little bit farther, maybe like 15 minutes more down that pipe that kind of leads straight up here, and eventually you get to a similar scene with kind of the grates that cover the pipe, and it drains out into the river. And Slakey and Dopa, they crawl out, and Sylvan, you can fit just barely between the bars, but the rest of you have to pry that open again somehow.
Yeah, I guess I'll just do crowbar again.
If you don't have
Guidance.
female
Hey,
door,
guidance, buddy.
got rid of it.
Good luck.
Actually, I'll grab my. Nah, for shit, I'm not gonna fucking do that. I lied. I'll just fucking strength it.
D4.
I need it.
You got this.
11.
Wow.
Yeah, and you get it, and you're like, damn, this is tougher than last time. And get the bar just to bend a little bit, but not much.
Zodiel will go in, and he'll try to bend the bars away.
All right.
What is it?
DC 15.
For what?
Strength.
Oh, strength.
Check or save?
Check.
Oh, 22.
Yep.
Yeah. And he takes his trident, and he actually puts it in, and he pulls it open on one
Here,
side.
show off.
No, I'm merely helping.
I'm joking. Let's go.
He's like 600.
And so And so
I'm wiser than you know.
you guys kind of jump down, and this actually just pours straight out into the river. And so when you guys jump down, you land into the river, and its current's kind of bringing you out to the ocean currently.
Yeah, I'll try to swim as fast as I can to shore.
Yeah.
Same.
Yep. And you guys get to a point where you find a little like ladder that dips down into the river, and everyone grabs onto that, puts
You want to bring the
themselves
city map up? Show
yeah,
where
sure.
we're at.
These are lucky we didn't have to swim far and let the wild shape into a friggin' shark.
Freaking whale shark.
That's their kill.
But yeah, you guys get up to the spot where now you're on, the city level, and the streets are bustling. It's probably around 5 p.m. now. You guys spent a few hours down there investigating it, and now it is 5. Sun is kind of starting to set a little, but not a whole lot, obviously.
Do you think we should go to him now or wait?
I think what I should do
If you have
is I
inspiration.
should take Zodia's ring and try to change my appearance, so that way no one knows that it's me trying to go in.
I think that's a good idea. Just to
Best way to be
Yeah.
discreet.
be discreet about it.
Zodia, could I borrow that ring?
Well, of course, but it might be safe if I get back to the.
Yeah,
back to
I
the
agree.
ship
Yep.
before.
Let's go to the ship. We can drop everybody off, and then I will go. And then I'll need the bag with our 2 pieces in it.
I believe you should take one for now. We'll hold
Yeah,
the
let's
other.
keep the other one. That's a good idea.
I'll take the bigger half.
I have the bigger half.
Okay, I'll take yours, and I'll take it to him.
Because how much was yours? 3 fists?
3
almost?
foot.
2 fists?
3 foot, 2 foot.
6
The
foot.
foot?
6 foot.
So I'll give him the 3 foot.
So I have
Can
2
can the normal crystal, can that just fit in his bag? Or is it too big?
How big is that regular bag? Does anyone know?
I'm assuming it's a normal bag size.
I'm assuming probably not.
Bag,
I'd
so that
say-
bag right there.
I'd say
Be tight.
that'd be tight.
Okay. I'll
I
just
would say so.
give him back. I'll
You
give
trying
him
to take
back.
the 2 foot one? Or just take the bigger
Yeah,
one?
the 2 foot I'd say would
Oh, if
fit.
it's a 2 foot. Oh, I thought you were saying it was like 3.
His is.
Mine is.
Mine's
Give him the smaller
Feel
one then.
small.
Okay, okay.
You have more leverage then.
Sorry, I just don't want to lose this bag or something either.
No, that's fair. I just thought maybe bringing him the bigger piece might help.
Oh, you can always tell him with the bigger piece.
That's what I thought too. So yeah, we'll go to the ship, drop everybody off, we'll swap, and then I'll head to the temple.
Yep, so Zodia takes the ring off, and you all see his appearance get bigger and back into his form and gives you the ring.
Okay. And then I will, can I change into anything I want?
It's a ring of.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a ring of what you do
Yes.
understand that you
Yeah.
can change into something
He's
you
still
can think
alive.
of.
Okay, so I'm gonna change into an elf.
Oh.
I'm gonna be like
Male?
a
Female?
larger, like, I don't know how tall they can normally be, like, aren't they pretty tall? Usually?
Kind of like humans, aren't
5,
they?
6 foot,
think about it.
7 foot.
Just tell me what you want.
I'm gonna be like a, I'll be like, I wanna be taller than Doris is what I'm going for, and Doris is like 6'2", 6'3".
Okay, so you're saying
7
6'5",
foot,
6'7"?
Shag?
Yeah, let's go 6'7",
Three.
and I'll just be like a,
7,
Shag.
yeah, and I'll be a drow. I'm gonna be dark
like
skinned.
dark drow.
Yeah, and
dark
then
elf.
and then my clothes will just kind of be like normal clothes with a hood. I'll put the hood up, and then yeah, like that's kind of what I'm picturing, I guess.
What you're racking
Yeah.
and stacking.
And then I will take that in the bag, and I'll head to the temple to greet our centaur friends.
Okay.
Then I guess we'll just.
Take a round.
I'll get a short rest.
You
We
guys
just
can
go to
catch
the
up.
boat. We'll go to the boat.
so
Yeah,
you
I'll
guys
sure.
are sitting on the boat. Doris takes out the ring, takes out the crystal,
I'll use.
heads back towards the temple by himself.
I'm gonna wild shape into a bird.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly.
Okay, before you do that, roll a d8 for my. Oh yes, for my song of rest.
I'm gonna kind of
okay.
follow Doris. Maybe pick a bird that's kind of
Tail him a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to make a percentage check.
Well, I guess that. Oh, it's
It is busy. It is a bitty. A bitty. Oh. Doris is a little bitty.
Big boy.
It is
He's
a
a
busy
baddie.
street, so just kind of trying to track him the entire way.
Okay. 14.
Yep, good enough.
Okay.
Yep, you see him through. Even with this new appearance, picking up on him, and you trail him pretty easily. As you make your way through the town, you go all the way to the temple. It takes about 15-20 minutes to get there, especially from the docks where you guys were planted. And you approach, and the centaurs are out in front. You see that same head of the guard sitting out in
What
the
was
middle.
his name? Did we give him a name?
I believe so.
Full health. Took away.
Yeah.
Die when I
Oh, yeah, I
shot.
can't.
Cool.
Well, how about this? I'll give you a history check.
Okay. $19.
19. I will give this to anybody. Does anybody have the name of the head guard?
Goran.
Goran.
Thorin?
Goran.
Goran. Okay, Goran. Yeah, so I'll go up and I will, I'll approach and I'll kind of have my head down and I'll say,
And actually, as you approach, the guard put their halberds down, and Goran speaks out. Hold. You must not take any more steps.
I'll put my hands up. Goran, it is Doris from earlier. I have the pieces of evidence that your chief requested. And I'll take my bag away and kind of sling it to the front and I'll
And as you kind of reach back, they all. But
And
then once you kind of just hold the bag out in front, they kind of relax a little bit.
Yep, and
But
then
they're
I'll just,
staying intent.
and I'll just kind of
You open up and they look at it, and all the guard are looking. But then as they see it, they put their heads up, and Goran looks. You do not look the same. Why?
and then I'll hold out my ring. And your chief wanted me to be discreet. This was the best way to do this. I can change once we are in the temple if you'd like to show you that it is really me. It will only take a second.
He looks around.
You can have your men
Guard.
follow me too.
Guard. Surround him. And they put their halberds to the side. They don't make any intent of hurting you, but they surround you. And it seems like you're obscured. They kind of make a circle. Show me now.
Okay, I'll take the ring off.
The ring comes off when he sees
Oh, you
you, and
look
your
at challenge
phone comes
reading.
back, your plate mail and everything,
See.
and your helmet's on, and he actually sees the sewage essentially on your boots, and you've been in the sewers, I see.
Yeah, a place I would rather not go back to if given the opportunity.
We'll take care of cleaning you up before you walk in the sacred temple.
That would be appreciated.
And the centaurs kind of lead you to, there's like a small spigot that kind of comes out and it's constantly throwing water out. It's kind of like a mini shower.
Yeah.
And so they kind of tell you to start cleaning up, and you clean up everything, and once you feel clean, centaur actually comes by with a bunch of flowers, and he's got it in his hands, and he throws it on you, and it goes and there's this big perfume that just kind of cascades over you and makes you smell somewhat. Yeah. Now let's enter.
After you.
I'm gonna fly up and see if I can perch somewhere, not without getting too close, but just somewhere around the.
Yeah, the temple is pretty high, so if you want to go all the way to the top and perch on one of the corners, you can do that easily.
I'll do it.
So you do that, and you keep an eye out. Goran tells the guards to drop their halberds and then reform as he leads you in to the actual temple. Not to the seat that you were before, but into the actual temple. And as you approach, there is this large, sort of rectangular gateway opening. And as you are walking in, and it is tall and immense. As you walk in, you kind of hear, it's almost like if you put a seashell up to your ear, that sort of weird, echoey, but wishy-washy noise as you walk in. And as you do, there's a sort of depressurization as you kind of walk in, and your ears pop for a second, and you see this large square opening. And there is marble floors, marble walls, pillars in the middle. And at the far end, just like the chieftain's seat, there is an even larger throne made out of glass and marble sitting at the far end. And you see the chieftain Stolgrit and a new dwarf that you have not seen before at another seat to his right hand side that is mimicking at a smaller level this giant gold seat.
Okay.
And as you approach, chieftain looks towards you. You hear the chains, and he sits down in his large throne. And the dwarf speaks up. Halt! You must be our informant. What do you need?
I have brought the evidence that your chief has requested me to obtain.
He also spoke to you that we will contact you.
I understand. The difficulties with this is that the man that we spoke of the first time that we met a little while ago today was down there and was doing something with this and used some kind of magic to leave the sewers that we were in. And if I didn't think time was of the extreme essence, I would have waited. But at this point, minutes could be valuable here.
Well, show what you have brought.
So I'll sling the bag over, open it up, and then I'll pull
out that 2-foot piece.
Yeah.
And you hold it out. And the dwarf looks at it and goes wide-eyed, and he looks up at the chief, and the chief looks back down, and the dwarf kind of gets hesitant, he doesn't even want to touch the thing, but he kind of walks over and he reaches out, and you hand it to him, and he goes, and he turns around and starts walking towards the chief and sets it down in front.
There is also more. I just could not bring it in the bag that I had. We have a bigger piece. We fought things in there. There was a scientist, if you want to call him that was with Charles Grobo in the mine, or in the sewers where we found this. And the piece, this is half of the one piece that we found. The other piece is bigger by about a foot. It was it was on the ground. It was siphoning energy into this large polyhedrous cube that we had to be rid of. And they seemed to find this very important. I don't know what it was doing. I don't know what they were trying to gain from it, but it was important. It was definitely the centerpiece of whatever they were doing.
And the chieftain speaks up. We will take this, if you do not mind.
All I ask is that if you have any information on it that could be useful in us mutually helping one another, that you would let us know, because this could be important, as we do have, like I said, another piece to this.
So you say this was used in magnifying something?
It was on a table, and the ground around it was emitting some kind of energy, and it was being pulled into this polyhedrous, gelatinous being that we took care of in the sewers. I don't know exactly what it is. I'm not much of a man of science or magic, but whatever it was, it wouldn't have been good if we would have left it there.
Yes, well, thank you for bringing this. Thank you. Seems as if you've seen wear and tear.
The other thing you might want to know is, as we spoke of Charles Grobo before, we spoke of Stasgoy and all the things that have happened there. The sewers that we were in were littered with the Thieves Guild sigil. On all the walls, there was a storeroom that my party was into that I was also able to make it into. They had gold and weapons and other items and lots of kobolds were in there with these boxed and chained up dogs that didn't look like dogs anymore. And then when we made it to the final room of what our path had taken us to, that is where we found this ore with the large polyhedrous being and Charles Grobo and him and his scientist informant, if you want to call him that, and they used some form of teleportation to leave immediately once we got in there.
Do you think you could map out the direction in which this chamber was that you found this?
I believe I could, yes. The path that I took, my friends took another path. We got separated because there were other cubes in there, but I know the path that we took to get in there.
Clever that one is. Under our noses the entire time. Seems that it is below surface that we need to start making our leaps to rid these places. Those sewers do connect in a certain point to Staskoy. It's not easy to get to, but seems like a nice place to start. Thank you. Now, if you can tell me exactly where the sewer point that you entered into, we will start a guard. That is what we can do for now.
I can take you to a point of which we exited that will be a faster route into the room of where we found this, if that would be beneficial.
Very much so. Good. Now, what can we expect other than these gelatinous cubes?
The only other thing that we found in the sewers itself was the cubes themselves, and then there were lots of kobolds, and again in these cages in certain rooms that we went into, there were the dogs. The dogs were caged up, but the kobolds in there were working for the Thieves Guild. They are their pawns.
Well, if we need more information, we will reach out to you. We will find you and your party.
How will you contact us so we know what to look for?
You will have an informant of mine. They will make themselves known that they work for me. They will give you a secret code.
What is the code?
Well, let's just say when you hear it, you will understand who it's coming from. And you now.
Understood. Is there anything else that we need to know while we are here in the... Again, just in the time that we've been here, the Thieves Guild, Grobo, and the other members, the higher members of the Thieves Guild, we didn't know if they would be isolated to Staskoy, but this confirms that they are not.
No. But on the surface, it doesn't seem as much as they take their influence higher. So, if you see or know of any instances that the Thieves Guild have made surface here in Stonespire, maybe, if you could, you all have a ship, yes?
Yes.
Raise a flag, unlike the one that you have now. You have information. That is how we know that we can speak. I will tell you a time and location from my informant with the code word. And we can meet you and talk.
Sounds good. One last thing. Two things, actually. Is there anything that you can tell me about this ore that we brought you? This is not something that I'm familiar with, but I can see that it's powerful and it is doing things that are not natural.
From the little piece that we have, well, make a persuasion check.
Holy shit. 15.
15. We don't know much from the little piece that we have. Hopefully we can give you more information with this larger piece that you brought us. However, seems as if we have the lower hand here. We have only a little amount. Seems like they had more, and probably more time to study. We will have more time. We'll need more time to get any and all information that we can from tests, from anything we can do here.
If we need your assistance in dealing with any of the Thieves Guild members that we may stumble upon, can we rely on some of your benefactory assistance?
We can maybe spare some, but the reason why Stonespire is somewhat guarded on the front surface is because we all remain steadfast here.
I understand.
We can maybe sacrifice a few who are willing to join you in a fight on the other side.
Anything at this point would be helpful.
Well,
Grobo has a lot of men.
yes, he does. When time comes, we will discuss the nature of what is needed and how many forces you need to help.
I can deal with that.
Now, the tricky part is, it's not just Charles, as you say.
To our knowledge and our information we have obtained, no.
And I am sorry, though, ahead of time. If I know that my forces are no good and will not be enough help, I will not sacrifice my own.
I can respect that.
But sometimes things are necessary. If people want to sacrifice in the name, they will do it on their own volition.
Okay. I think that that is a reasonable accommodation.
Yes. Is that enough, Doris?
I think that is. Just to confirm, if I have any information for you, is there anything else that you want me to be looking for beyond if we find any more of this ore or anything else? Is there anything that you would find necessary or useful as information that if we find ourselves with it, that we should let you know?
Any and all information about the Thieves Guild. Under my nose, under my city. I must know. Any more sightings on ore, any more ore brought into the city, any movements of the Thieves Guild, anything with Charles Grobo, anything with his companions.
If you find any information that was in the sewers that after your men do their investigation that we were not able to find after a more thorough look, then that would be useful in the sense that the only thing I'm curious about is that if they have such a strong hold in Stasgoy and it's much safer there, why didn't they just test it there?
That is something I do not know.
And that's what I'm hoping, that your men will be able to, I'm not saying that they will be able to find it out, I just find that it's odd.
Maybe they already have a hold in Stasgoy. So their only move is to put it where they will be unafflicted.
If it's, yes, I guess if they are not sure
If
what
I
it
were
does.
starting something against another realm and against another king of sorts, I wouldn't do it on my own grounds. I would test it in the enemy territory. They know that we do not like slaves. That I do not like slaves.
Now this is a bit of information that I don't necessarily have. I don't have proof that this is exactly what was happening, but when we were on Oldstead, we had come across a broken, ruined church, temple, if you want to call it that. And as we followed it deeper, there were these flowers that we ran into while we were also in the sewers, and one of them resembled a flower and had the same afflictions that we saw when we went and we ran into an Underdark passage. not saying that there's an Underdark here. I'm just saying that the flowers that were there, one of the flowers is also in the sewers. And I don't know if they're trying to find a way to get there, or if they're trying to build it, or what that might be. But it also just might be something for them to look out for. We destroyed the flower, and it's gone. But that doesn't mean there couldn't be more.
Indeed. Well, we will use this information wisely. Thank you. Rev, see him out, please.
I'll bow my head.
And the dwarf stands out off of his golden throne, and he walks towards you, and more centaurs walk even in front of him and escort you out of the temple.
Okay. And then I'm out, just out, like outside now?
Yeah, now you're outside.
Okay, I'll slip the ring back on and then I'll start heading back to the ship.
Alright, you do so easily. Change your appearance back into that drow figure. As you kind of cross that threshold of the sort of opening and you're released out, you walk back towards the ship, no problem. Make a perception check for me.
Ooh. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. As you're walking through the crowd, you can't get the sense that someone might be following you. And you kind of look around and you see another drow figure with electric shock white hair and blue highlights
Can we get laid?
looking at you. And he makes eye contact with you. And he frowns at you.
I'm just gonna keep moving to the ship, and then I'll have my earring on, and I'll say, guys, I'm heading back to the ship, and I think someone might be tailing me.
Okay. Since I was my bird form, when he left, I wanted to just kind of sit around there and see if I could hear anything. That conversation after Darth left, if they had any more conversation. But then
No, when he left the threshold, there was nobody talking to him.
Okay.
And you definitely couldn't hear what was happening on the inside.
Okay. So I'll just once I notice that he's left, then I'm gonna start tailing him a little bit.
Yep, so you tail him, and yeah, and as you kind of make it through this figure, you'll kind of like peer behind you a little bit, and you'll see him, and you look back, he's not there. And you just keep walking, you look back, he's there, then he's not, and he just kind of dips and weaves, following you the entire time.
Okay.
Once he says that thing in the ear and I'm following him, am I able to pick him out? What it is?
Make a perception check for me.
27.
27, nice. Yeah, you see this figure that keeps winding in and out between like buildings and stuff like that through the alleys and through like the outsides of certain buildings, and yeah, you definitely see him.
Okay. I'll just keep my distance.
But he doesn't make any, he doesn't get any closer. He keeps his distance, but he's trying to make sure he can keep an eye. Like he'll go around and he'll be here and he'll walk slow, and then when he dips, he fast goes around, and then he like makes sure he can see him. You can tell he's like looking out.
Okay.
Sees like, and you can see he like sees Darius, and then he like slowly tails again.
Okay, I'm gonna keep my eyes on him.
As I'm heading to the ship, is there any point where I can break, like, kind of like break a sharp, like, left to break line of sight? Still heading towards the ship.
Yeah, there is a building that you know of. It's more of a shop that on your way to your ship that you can maybe duck around. So it's like a little bit of an L shape ish. It's kind of like an L shape. And you know that if you duck around in the inside, once you pass it, that you'll break line of sight. And if you sneak around and hide or get out of line, you can maybe hope that he keeps coming towards you.
Okay. I will, break line of sight, do that, take my ring off, and have my form come back.
Great.
And then, I will, I'm gonna kind of keep walking.
Okay, so you take the ring off, it's your form now.
Yep.
All right. And as this figure actually, so you go around the building, you take your ring off, you start walking forward, and this figure, you actually kind of look behind you, and you kind of look straight quick, and this figure's like looking around, like just intently like looking, and it doesn't seem like he's quite caught on to you. Do you want to be stealthy about this? Do you want to like make it seem as if it's not you, or what are you trying to do here?
So I guess how I'm picturing it, I'm ducking into this little room, he's following me, and then like I break line of sight, take the ring off of me now, he comes in, he's kind of confused, and then I guess like what I want to do is kind of keep just like walking like out past the, like, if it's L, I'm in here, and then I can walk out this way and get to the main street.
Okay, Main Street, and that would take you right to the docks.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do so, and as he's like looking around, he notices that there's nobody else really in the vicinity of the building, and he kind of like just guesses, and he starts beelining towards you.
Okay, and do I see, like, over my shoulder, do I see him doing that?
So you actually, with your perception before, you hear the footsteps.
Okay.
And it's like a little bit harder footfalls.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of start like picking up my pace a little bit and quicken it up a bit, and then I'm going to put my hand on my ear and I'm gonna say, guys, I might need you, and then I am gonna like just have my hand on my pike as I like kind of just like I'm trying to hustle towards the ship.
Yeah, and so you kind of pick up your speed, and you hear a voice behind you. Rymall.
And I'll stop, and I'll turn around, and I'll look at who it is.
Yeah, so you turn around, and this person does look familiar.
I think I might know who it is. If I wrote it down, I'm pretty sure I did. I'm just gonna find it. It's the person we ran into on the docks at Oldstead.
Make a history check.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Nice.
It looks very familiar to this person, but it's not quite the same.
Okay.
Little brothers you killed.
Okay. And then I'll turn around and I will just like face him or them, and how do you know my name?
Well, you don't remember me then, huh?
Can't say that I do at this point.
You and my cousin used to be friends. He hated you for a while. I've heard that he made acquaintance with you recently.
I do remember someone sharing a striking resemblance to you in Oldstead.
Yes, he was our estranged one. But you still don't remember me. We used to go to school together, Doris. And you realize that this is Donhill's brother.
Okay. That's who it fucking was.
So Donhill is the one that you met on Oldstead. So
Yeah,
you were right.
yeah.
But this figure though, longer curly hair, but it is platinum white with blue random streaks through it, and a drow, wearing like more purplish skin, wearing silky smooth robes and different types of fabrics, and you see that this person unlike Don Hill, who was a little bit more lithe, he was like a little bit skinnier, a little bit shiftier. This person is a little bit broader shouldered like you.
Okay.
You were a little older than I, Doris. Last I heard, my cousin was supposed to turn you in. But he confided in me. And I sought you out. Are we going to have a problem with what you found?
Depends on what you think I found.
Well, where's the egg?
The egg's gone.
So you sold it after all.
Sometimes capital gain is a little bit too good to pass up when you have something like that.
So where is it, Oldstead?
Last I knew, when we were in Tiber Cove, someone offered me a pretty penny for it, and needing...
You mean the town that's destroyed?
Before it was destroyed. Had a slight not hand in doing it, tried preventing it, didn't work, but prior to it being destroyed, yes, I was there.
Well, apparently you learned something from your father. But that's unfortunate. I would have pegged you for somebody keeping it, raising it.
That's, that could be true.
Well, to be honest, if you still had it, maybe I would join you.
I'm gonna insight him.
Okay, inside of what are you trying to glean?
If he's trying to, lie about that, or if he's, being honest.
Then he would join you if he still had it.
Yeah, that he's, actually... 21.
21. Yeah. You get the sense that he's telling the full truth. He is hard to read in a sense that you can't understand what his intentions are. But when he says that, you're like, oh, that's weird. You know his family.
Mm-hmm.
You know what they're about. You know that he says his estranged cousin made a deal with you, but doesn't make sense why he would join you even though he thinks that his cousin is estranged.
Mm-hmm. So you say that your estranged cousin made a deal with me, but you want to join me if I still had it. Why is that? Your whole purpose, to my knowledge, prior to meeting your cousin and now you, was to do not gentle things to me.
That's why he's estranged. My uncle is weak. He thinks he can use money to buy and get what he wants. Same as your father. That's why I always hated you. You had more money than us.
That is not the first time I'm hearing of that. Probably won't be the last, but...
But if you had a dragon, I could get behind that.
And what are you hoping to gain from a dragon?
Being on a side where if that dragon gets loose, I know that I'm safe. And if you have a dragon, that means people won't fuck with you.
Well,
People still fuck.
how about you follow me to my ship and meet the rest of my party that is here with me? And
Ship?
Yes.
You're on a ship.
Yes.
Fuck that. I stay on land as much as I can.
Well, my party is on the ship, and I have friends, and our biddings here in Perry Brooks are not quite done yet, and is your only reason for finding me here
Oh,
to speak with me.
I didn't know I was gonna find you here.
Then what are you doing here?
Business. You know my family.
I do.
It's all business.
I just can't imagine business being that great on Perry Brooks.
You'd be surprised.
That's fair. Who do you know here in Perry Brooks?
How about we have that conversation on your ship then?
We can do that.
Good. Lead me then. I'll spare
take
a
him.
few moments on a fucking ship again.
I promise it's not going out to sea anytime soon, to my knowledge.
Even better.
Okay, so I'll take him with me.
And I'll
Okay.
fly back once their conversation kind of ends. I'm gonna fly back and go straight to the crow's nest.
Okay. And you do so. Do you want to get out of your crows?
Yeah, I'll get out of my actual crow once I get there.
Yeah.
Crow in a crow's nest.
Nice. Yeah, so you get back to your spot and you're sitting up there like nothing happened.
Did he ever tell me his name when he was... Okay, so on our way back, I'm going to ask him, so Don Hill is your cousin, and what is your name?
Well, thankfully, I don't have a name as dumb as that. Do you know much about my family?
I know enough that you didn't like me after I got the egg, and that what seemed to be your sole purpose was to bring...
That was my family's purpose, and your own father's.
Yes, I know. My father's a dickhead, that's why I'm not there.
I was part of the people who were tasked to maybe grab it from you in the street. But once they took it, I realized that was foolish. We should have sided with you. We shouldn't have bought it from a family that we were rivals with. We should maybe use that to mend, use the information, use our connections. Don Hill is kind of a cousin. He's not really. My mother decided to have a side thing with another man, another drow, a lowlife. Thought it was no issue. Don Hill became a thing. He's estranged in that way, but he gets more praise as if he was more than a family member than I was. And that pissed me off too. My name is Tara.
Tara?
Tahara.
I'm probably gonna head out, boys. It's fucking snowing pretty bad out there.
Is it really?
Yeah, fucking roads are covered.
It's snowing right now.
So I'm not trying to fucking
Dial here.
back. You boys can keep ripping though. I don't know who's behind me.
We can be done.
Yeah, I was
5
just gonna
minutes or
finish this
less.
conversation.
Let's finish the conversation and we'll start on the boat.
Yep. Alright, well, Tahara.
We
If
level up next
the rest
session.
of my party and myself can trust you, we would have room for you here.
Do you have that?
Well,
No, man.
do you offer
You got a
money?
good spot out here.
When we come upon
I
it,
guess it's
yes, we find it, and
You're like in
we make sure that the rest of the party is adequately
Piazza probably
suited
best
with it,
open
and we pay our
to
shipmates
families.
whatever they need to make sure that they're paid a fair wage,
Do you offer protection?
as best as we can.
Maybe that will be decided when I meet everybody.
I think that would be wise. My party is strong, as am I, and I can glean from you that you are the same, but the things that we've been dealing with have tested all of us multiple times.
Some people broke when they got tested.
Well, some of us weren't gifted the ability to go to a military camp. Maybe I could learn something.
My friend Sigmund and I are very skilled with weapons as such. If you would like to learn, that would be no issue.
I'll take anything and all I can get.
And it looks like we have to meet my friends then.
And as you approach the ship, you walk on, and he's looking up at it, takes a big, deep sigh, and he walks on board with his arms crossed and keeps his head down. And that's what we'll do.
Rob, you invite to our next session?
Talk
Yeah, so you keep your stuff here. Or Bites might be here, but I just leave
I'll
it
check
there.
it out for now.
And that's what